Good evening, everyone. Welcome to an afternoon checklist, which is in the evening checklist. This is a segment where I have people on, or not, I don't know. And then we just put things on a top five, and then we go, okay, that was a good one, and then we move on. Originally today was gonna be, let's do Fortune Street, Johnny Tim. And then I remembered, oh, right, it's Valentine's Day, so I hope everyone took it easy. I didn't do much. I ate food. And then I'm here. Late to school? What? No. Not late to school streams. I would never. But yeah, this could be this is an open venue. I haven't put Tim on, just in case he's actually around. I was also thinking, it's like, what else could I do? I could do Mahjong. Or I could do Wii Sports or Wii Party with Tim. But I was like, man, I'm kinda don't want to move. Which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, we're here now. So I'm gonna sit and stream chat. You know, if no one comes, that's fine. If someone comes, it's like, ooh, cool, I could put them on the thing. Open seat arrangement type stream. But howdy LG. Thank you to Carl for rating me. I know that. Oh, what is this? Hold on, I'm looking at the other one. Oh, it's TFP.
Also, if someone comes, it's the day for it.
Oh! You know, hold on. You know, I think I learned, or I thought about it. It's like, if I was born in September or my sister was born in July, that's either, hey, Happy New Year, or something like that. And I don't like that idea. Happy New Year, TFP.
Happy New Year. Sorry, I had to yawn.
I've noticed Prin has added her thing because it's with a U, favorite. And I also organized this a little. I put little indicators like, oh, here's RPG, general, Pokemon, nothing. So, you know, I'm taking viewer suggestions. I'm taking TFP suggestions on what we could do lists on as well. And Tim, if you're here, you could always pop in. I given you the role. I don't know. Maybe I should have messaged the guy. Are you eating?
No, I'm playing Path of Radiance on the Nintendo Switch.
You make any game sound like you're playing like a fighting game.
I mean, hold on.
Hold on, let me. I saw someone playing Crossworlds with the thingy. What's it called? With the what's it called? With the fight pad, and it actually was pretty cool. Look, there's Prin, who I don't know if should be awake or not. Let me know in the console. Hold on, I got at. What happened? Oh, David Lynch, happy Valentine's Day. Okay.
When's the stream of David Lynch teaches typing?
Oh, let me tell you how to type. I forgot how I found out about that. Okay, well, here we are adding TFP.
Put your fingers on the home row keys. Okay. Using your left pinky, press the bug that is dead next to your keyboard.
Thank you, David. Okay, I gotta, since it's TFP right now, just TFP, I'm thinking, what are TFP things that are fun topics to do? We could do music. We could do, you know, we could do like Persona. We could do, what's another thing that would be like TFP list?
TFP coded.
Yeah, favorite fighting game maybe. Which of these sounds nice?
I'm down for whatever.
God damn it.
You picked the wrong person to ask that question to.
Let's do favorite fighting game for now, because like maybe I have answers for that. That's in video game
I got it.
topics.
I got an answer.
Okay. Favorite. Hold on, chat. Remember, I'm juggling 2 browsers for this. Favorite fighting game. Speed. And then I don't feel right doing Prin's without her being here. I just noticed her favorite genre is lewd. I don't know.
Whoops. Whoa.
Oh, I need to move you over. Hold on. Because you were in here last time. You're over there.
That's true.
Oh, I'm gonna grab you. I'm grabbing you. Whoop. There you go.
Grabbed.
Goro, Mark of the Wolves.
There it is.
Favorite game that has a low Metacritic score. Oh, that's a perfect one for TFP.
That's actually
What?
yes.
How low?
How
low
can
are we
you
talking?
go?
It's got to be that. Gotta shrink that.
Street Fighter 3 third.
Oh, you know, I'm copping that. I'm copping that.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'm noticing that you haven't put one down yet. Or is that the last one?
Oh, 2XKL?
No.
Girl fight?
No. Close.
I don't know what the joke is. Dead or alive? Oh.
You're the master of it.
I'm not. Make Me Mad is the master of Evil Zone.
I gotta think of fighting games that I particularly enjoy. I always forget the name of it. It's one of my favorites. Is it Last Blade?
Yes.
Okay, Last Blade is cool. Or sorry, it's The Last Blade. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Swear he worked on that game.
I like The Last Blade. That's my secret SNK answer. And then I got it. There we go. All right. That's a good list, I think.
Yeah.
Which two. Two.
I've never actually played Dong Dong Never Die.
Would you like to?
Maybe later.
I think that like there is a like a fan version that adds some stuff and adds online, I think.
Tangentially related to Dong Dong Never Die, but in terms of like silly fighting games made by people and their friends, there's one on Steam called Ultra Fight Da Chianta 2 that's very good.
Ultra Fight the Pianta 2. What?
Ultra Fight Da Chianta.
Okay, I gotta
Kyanta.
boot up Steam. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Wait. I'm also trying to like who else could I'm thinking of other like genres here, but like fighting games. Okay, hold on. Let me open up. We need Tom for racing games.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be fair. Or Carl even. Oh, there's a Capcom publisher sale. Okay, sorry. Ultra Fight. Oh, Da Chianta 2.
Yes.
Frantic and easy to learn controls. There's a gate. There's a sauna. This is a cast right here.
Yep.
Okay, let's go over them real quick. I'm flipped between Soul Calibur 3, but I think I've technically spent more time. No, I've spent more time in 3. Maybe I have to change my answer. But I have a lot of fun with the character editor in 6. Third Strike, I'm not good at it, but I like playing Dudley. It's fun to watch just people play it too. Capcom versus SNK. It's got a good vibe. I like all the groove stuff. I'm not good at it. Last Blade, I think I'm not bad at it compared to the other ones. I like how stylish it is, and it's like very quiet. It's like Bushido Blade. And then Dong Dong Never Die is just funny.
Oh, that's right. Prin can't join because her headset's dead.
Oh, just go on your PS4. 5, 4, 5,
7.
6.
So for me, I think Garo is maybe like my peak SNK game, just in terms of, I think it looks amazing. I think it plays amazing. I think that game is really neat. Persona 4 Arena, for obvious reasons. I met all of my best friends through that. It's a thing that we still go back to every once in a while.
I gotta get it on the PC at one point, and then get you it, and then we could play together, and then I win. I don't think so.
Mentioned Capcom SNK 2. It's got the good vibes, even though I play SNK characters, so all of them are terrible. I really like Tekken. I feel like Tekken is the best fighting game at making you feel really cool, even if you're not very good at it.
Yeah, the second would be if Lethal League counted as a fighting game. Does it?
I would say,
or would you put it as a sports game? It's a weird.
I would say it's more of a fighting game than a sports game.
Lethal League.
Hitting a baseball at each other is not a sport.
Lethal League would be my second. Well, there's also that Blood Bowl Blitz thing where you could like, it does the X-rays of the testicles.
One of those is like a strategy game, and then I don't remember which, because there's Blood Bowl and there's Mutant Football League, and like I think Blood Bowl is like a strategy game.
Oh, did I not? Hold on.
It's a Games Workshop thing, I think.
I don't think I gave it to you because I thought you were asleep. I gave it to a couple of people because I was like, oh, they're probably awake. Well, actually, I haven't seen Tom in a bit. Tom could be asleep.
And then, yeah, one of them is just Madden with orcs.
I'm always happy to add other people in if they want to, and they're like, oh, I'd like to play. I'd like to put a list thing down.
But I like Tekken. Like, the other option would be Tekken 7. I think is the
Tekken 7.
The other potential Tekken game.
I like Tekken. I don't play as a lot of it though. Like when it comes to the Bandai Namco, I'm on the Soul Calibur side.
Yeah.
Here's Prin.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. I've updated the title.
And then I like Evil Zone. Speed hates Evil Zone. It's very funny.
I love the narrative. I don't hate it.
But Evil Zone's great. Evil Zone is the original 2-button fighting game. It's got a weird cast of characters that are all very fun. And each story, like the arcade mode, is set up like everyone gets their own special episode of an anime.
The intro is fun too.
Funny.
Like because it has an anime intro that you can't play on stream. Not because it's lewd, but it's because it gets copyright.
I didn't know that actually. It's narrated narrated by the Colonel from Metal Gear.
Matt Mercer. Paul hiding.
No, the Kurt, and also the Grandpa from Ben 10. If that's what a reference you want to make.
No, I already said it. It's Paul Hiding.
I know. Yeah.
You know, Guilty Gear's not on my list. I would put Guilty Gear.
There's a full. There's an in-game wiki about all of the characters, which is one of 2 games that I know that does that. The other one being that Dreamcast Berserk game, which is by the same developers.
Okay. I'm noticing a pattern with Prince.
4.
She loves Abraham Lincoln. Guilty Gear 4 score.
Well, Strive is the 4th Guilty Gear, technically.
She's like, fuck, I gotta think of another 4th game.
I really am thinking that.
Persona Arena 4?
I mean, I could, or I could put
What's
like
the 4th
Tekken.
Blaze Blue?
If that's if that's the one, what's it called?
The 4th Blaze Blue game is Central Fiction.
That's the one. I do love that one. That's my favorite.
Isn't
one.
it on one of your lists already too? So
It is, yeah.
yeah, right here. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the other one because my eyes. Up here, folks. It's on the right there. Right there. Four. Oh, hello, everyone. Hello, Woot. Woot.
Hello.
Doing the checky listy. Open forum. And right now we're doing fighting games, but since Prin's here now, I'm gonna scroll up and do some of those maybe next. So we already went over our fighting games. What about you, Prin? This is one Carl can't do really. I know. I just realized. So good, he's out right now.
So for the fighting game ones, I feel Dead or Alive 4 I've spoken about before many times.
Four.
Four. Street Fighter 4 was around the same time I got Dead or Alive 4. And like I got it afterwards, and I was absolutely terrible at it, but I had a lot of fun with it just because I had a friend at the time that also got a copy, and we played online a lot, so we just kind of goofed around.
Right.
Actually, I do want to change one of these.
Just as a note, I don't mind if you hop in, Woot, but do you have like a stable way to like talk? Because if not, then like what other people did was they just like when TFP wasn't feeling so well, he just did it silently. So I could send you the thing if you want to take part in this though. Oops. I just sent Woot Capcom versus SNK2. Oh, I gotta get the link.
Yeah, and then Guilty Gear Strive. I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite Guilty Gear, but it's definitely the one I've played the most because it's like. Well, I've been playing it like on and off all where with the actual like skill level that I have, and it's been very enjoyable.
I forgot about your training arc. You're doing
I do. Yeah, I do wish I kept up with it, but fighting games really like hurt my health sometimes because of how like hyper focused like you gotta be on it, and like the reflexes involved. So it's difficult. I do wish I put more time into it though, and I do want to still, but it's awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might consider. Well, I'd say I might consider it. I might try it still at some point, but maybe just a little bit more casually. And just go from there.
Sometimes putting the brakes on a fighting game is how you enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, for that reason, that's why I put Guilty Gear Strive on there. Soul Calibur 4, I spent a lot of time on that game on the PS3 version.
Darth Vader edition.
Yeah, the Darth Vader edition. It was. I mean, I don't have anything too significant with it. I just really like that one a lot. I played so much of it.
I just realized I've only played even-numbered... Or no, I did play Soul Calibur 5. Never mind. I was going to say I've only played even-numbered Soul Caliburs, and then I remembered that I streamed the story mode of Soul Calibur 5, and oh boy.
I still
anyway.
like Soul Calibur 5, but yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, Soul Calibur 5 was fun, but it's kind of, yeah. But, I might replace BlazBlue for
Fortnite.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, that's a
3.
good pick. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Also, the fourth one, kind of.
I mean, you know what? If it's still 4, I'm putting it in. Cause yeah, I will put it in. I will swap it
There you
over.
go. I'm giving Woot the role in the case that he can actually talk, or if not, he could just like listen. There you go. There's Woot
I will.
covering up a good amount of the screen with the monkey.
Monkey.
Big monkey. Yeah, I'm swapping over because I mean, I played both at a sort of like around the same time, but I kind of gravitated a little bit more towards MVC3. But yeah, that game, that game's just incredible. It's so much fun. I was terrible at it, but I just played it so much. I did like so much of the like arcade story mode thingy, and played online a lot, and got my ass handed to me constantly. But I had so much fun. Just
Yeah, I went with my gut
and labbing
things for this prompt, but it's like, you know what? There's definitely a lot of ones that like I would like. I like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3, even though 2 is crazy, crazy hard to do.
Yeah, 2 is.
I played Marvel vs. Capcom 2 online once, and then never again.
Because Justin Wong taught you.
Because Justin Wong, yeah, I learned from Justin Wong.
You're gonna learn.
This was back on the PS3 version. I just was like, I don't play. I feel like the person I was playing probably knew that they were going to win when it like took me a bit to try and find like the characters that I liked, and didn't just immediately zip to the people I was trying to play as, and it's just like, oh well, okay, I'm dead now.
For Woot, like he can't read any of them. It looks so messed up.
I cannot.
It's like
very
glitch.
much screws up.
It looks like the Life of Pablo album cover. by fucking Kanye West. Okay. Well, hopefully you can find a way to do it, but you know, regardless, you're on there. And
I mean, I'll be able to. I'll be able to. I just need to like go out to the actual computer.
Okay, so yeah, sorry.
I'm scrolling through my big list of games for games that I love that I rarely mention, just because I feel like I talk about a lot of weird nonsense constantly.
Oh, go ahead.
I saw a game that I don't know if I would say I love, but I think is hilarious and might be better suited for the lower Metacritic, because I don't remember what it ended up with.
Because like what I was about to say is I tend to talk about the games that I like a lot.
Yeah. You're the.
I am an open book. I am the antithesis of that.
And I think it's because you tend to keep your like list kind of small too, and that's not like but it's kind of just the way you play things. You really get to. I think that's what Tim too. Tim, for the most part, the games that he likes, like he doesn't have a large video game collection, but he does spend a lot of time on the games that he has.
I think what inspired me about the.
Drop a hot take on this one, actually.
Okay.
There we go.
I think what inspired me for this question on games I love that I rarely or never mention is like I've had at least like twice where I've brought up a game that I like go on about, like hyperfixate about, that I've rarely mentioned to someone, and they're like, oh wow, that's like, I had no idea you liked that game or even played it. I was like, oh yeah, no, I played the hell out of that game. I love it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing of being a streamer in particular. What do I not mention? I can't answer that for you, Kevin. I don't know if you guys have heard this
I'm
game
watching.
called Harvest Moon Magical Melody. See?
I've never heard of it.
I don't
You
think
played that?
I don't. Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
played that during a trip to Japan, perhaps?
Maybe. Could be. I gotta log into my backlog already. Hold on. What is my... Am I just flame cannon on there? Okay, yeah. I'll ask some of them because I know I've talked about it, but I don't really talk about it either. Does the Denpa Men count? Or just Denpa Men? I don't know if that counts.
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't count.
You know what? It's a game that I don't really talk about that I really like. Yeah, I don't think I actually talk a lot about Castlevania.
I had a Wikipedia page up earlier for because we were talking about Michigan Report from Hell.
Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Carl. And
Hey, Carl.
the director of Michigan Report from Hell works on the Denpa Men as a fun aside.
Oh, what timing.
You know what game I really need to talk about?
Donkey
Donkey
Kong
Kong
Country.
Country.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I don't talk about it much.
I've never heard you talk about this.
Exactly.
I've never
Never.
heard of
This is hard because, like, you know what? Yeah, I do. I'm an open book with what I like.
See, I feel like that's also why, like, at least for my first two, is like these are big franchises that, like, I feel like people would look at me and be like, "Wait, do you know those things? You know the normal things?"
Well, you know a game that I actually don't really like talk about, but that I really like? Sonic Unleashed on Wii.
Yes.
You could put that on, or do you need me to put it on for you?
I mean,
My son?
for right now.
My son.
Yes, father.
Sonic Unleashed. Wii. There you go.
My amazing hot take of the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed is better than the PS3 and 360 version. Has a secondary person.
Can't believe
Yeah,
this.
because like, I only had the Wii growing up. I've been mostly a Nintendo guy. Like, if I wanted to, I could try the HD version because I have my brother's PS3. He gave it to me when he upgraded. But like, Sonic Unleashed was the first game I ever like really played for Sonic.
Ooh, I got one. Lime Green, you're gonna like this. Because I just thought I was thinking about Lime Green. I love Custom Robo. There we go. Boom. Ha!
Hey.
Yeah, epic. Epic gamer move by Kevin.
I was talking about Custom Robo last night.
My favorite one right now is Arena, just because it's like I bring it on the go, and then there's a there might be a police officer that tickles my fancy a little. I just thought it'd be funny to bring that up because it's just, oh, redhead. What else do I got? Hotel
Okay.
No, I think I talk like a lot of the visual novels I talk about that. Do I talk enough about Nanashi no Game? I like Nanashi no Game.
You misspelled that apparently. Apparently they spell that with no E.
And the thing is, I don't know how often I talk about the games on my list, but to me personally, I feel like I don't talk about them all too much.
Dynasty Warriors might be one of the ones that you talk about a little more. Like,
yeah.
You bring up Lubu.
Do not pursue.
Lu Boo Boo.
Yeah, I do bring it up a fair bit because I like those games a lot.
I think what I'll do is I'll bring up a game, and if TFP has never heard me talk about it, then I can put it on the thing.
Fair.
Now the question is, you find them. I don't think Humongous Entertainment Games. I talk about those. Bujin Guy. I think I talk about
The Forsaken Kingdom.
I don't talk about it a lot, but I talk about it enough that TFP knows that I know of it.
Thanks, Gak.
Superman 64.
Not again. Hmm. Oh, that's actually, I kind of forgot that I never beat Silent Hill 4. I was like, okay, no, I can't take it. I can't take the or no, the burping enemy. I couldn't handle it.
I
Those
might
were
have
not
one
good.
more. I don't know if I should put it here or if, I don't know, it's probably more like a guilty pleasure thing, but
I did beat the Mass Effect games, but I don't talk about those a lot because I forgot everything about them. I give myself amnesia whenever I talk about things. Hmm.
Yeah, well, I need a fifth. I can't think of any others. I'll put it on here.
I like Tactics Ogre. Is that one? Or
That's a good one.
Or Shining
Yeah,
Force.
I would say that counts. I would say Tactics Ogre more than Shining Force because I've heard you talk about Shining Force, but I haven't I can't really think of a time that you've talked about.
I remember because there's the thing with Tactics Ogre is that there's so many different genres in the thing. Sorry, I did the 6-7 thing. I meant to my hands. I think I talk about ActRaiser.
I mean, I don't feel like I talk about Breath of the Wild much after I played it, because I played it a long time ago, like 2020. And
I'll put that on.
haven't really talked about it since.
It's one of my empty slots in terms of like the Zelda series for sure, because I'm missing out on Breath and Totk. And I know that it's a fun time, especially if you like can get creative with it. But you strike me as a Golden Sun fan. That's not secret, though. Green's like,
really
that's the
gotta
first
try
time I've heard
Golden
of it. That's the first time I've heard of you talking about Golden Sun. I'm having a hard time here. Senran Kagura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the games a lot, but I don't ever really talk about them for probably fairly obvious reasons.
Because of the catchphrases.
You know what? Okay, wait.
Exactly.
Star Ocean. There we go. Pretty good pick. I don't really talk about that game.
You know what? Maybe like
Yeah.
I think this would fit in the last one. Oop.
Mafia. Mamma mia. I'm still thinking. I'm trying
Got
to
that
go.
thinking cap on.
Trying to go with the ones that I like just never really get. Can I ban Long Green? The bouncer.
I mean, it's your channel. I don't see one.
I see favorite genres, and like you can put platformers and RPGs on there for me.
All right. RPGs. There we go. Give me a moment. I'm still thinking though. Hold on. But maybe racing games. I don't actually talk about Gran Turismo a lot. I think that's more when people think of Gran Turismo, they'll think of like Carl or Tom. Meanwhile, I'm in the back, you know, in my
And you're so lady.
Could you guys slow down a little? I don't know if Gran Turismo counts though. I feel like I'm gonna get rid of it. Doesn't count.
It might be debatable, but I don't feel like I really talk too much about Pokemon Puzzle League, despite how much I play it.
I think you bring it up enough that it's like, okay, no, you mention it. Because sometimes you're like, oh, what are you doing right now? Oh, I'm playing Puzzle League. That's mentioning.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were also trying to figure out like, I forget, we were talking about it during Animal Crossing. It's like, okay, so Woot is the Puzzle League. Like, what's your favorite Panel to Pawn thing? And then yours is Puzzle League. And then TFP likes the one on the PS,
The DS,
the DS.
Planet Puzzle League.
And then I want to play Panel Upon. I want to play original Panel Upon, so I'll probably get to do that.
I want them to put Tetris Attack on SNES Online so I can experience the lackitude that hates you openly and without regret.
The lackitude that hates you.
I
Openly
think,
and
unfortunately,
without
that's
regret.
going to be. That's one of them lawyers are standing at the door shaking their head.
Which is weird because like they have Panel Upon on SNES Online, I think, and
Yeah, because it's
Puzzle League.
Well, it's because of the part where they called it Tetris.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, Dragon's
And
Dogma,
so-
I even streamed it. Sorry. I did actually stream Dragon's Dogma a long time ago.
Dragon's Dogma is great. I love that game. Good.
Good
I don't think I talk about Mario and Luigi Dream Team like ever.
Okay, that one's fair, because it's like, whenever
That one counts.
Mario and Luigi are talked about, it's not really Dream Team.
Yeah, and Dream Team's my favorite because like I just like how the visuals in that one look.
I love
I
pulling
think it
on...
was really
I love the Luigi at the bottom. It's like, imagine you're at a restaurant. It's like, what should I have? You pull out your 3DS and it's Luigi, and you like pull his nose, and he goes like, ha, ha, ha. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have crazy person activities. No, I thought World Ends With You doesn't count. This is hard. What about Kingdom Hearts? I've never talked about that. Ghost Trick, you know what? I'd barely talk about Ghost Trick. Sure. They call me Sizzle the way I be, spoiler. I was also thinking about Touch Detective. But then it's like, it's kind of in the same vein. No, you know what? I'm going to put Nanashino game. I don't, there's not a lot of space to talk about it. So, there it is.
Act shocked that I like Touch Detective, by the way.
Yes.
Oh!
Yes. Whoa.
Whoa.
I think I was loud enough where the dogs outside are like, what happened? Okay.
No way. Can't believe this.
All systems. So, okay, custom robo. It's fun to put parts together and just go and then hate your mech for a while. Tactics Ogre. I feel like I actually think more about the Shining Force series, but like Tactics Ogre, there's a lot of fun elements in that. Star Ocean, I like the part where it's kind of like Tales of, to me, like, and they've crossed over a lot of times too, like the mobile game Tales of Raid. You could have some of the characters. Ghost Trick is a really fun, if you like Ace Attorney and you like Professor Layton, here's Ghost Trick. Though it's a little more timing based. It's not just like you know, the Nanashino game is a lot of Roku Nanashi. It's a
Stop it.
it's a really good DS horror game. It's kind of like Pandemonium in that regard, where it's like kind of impressive that it's on the DS. And I like Nanashino game just because the story is really good. Like a game that you made for a kid that you never finished. And wait, I might be misremembering the plot, but it's like it's that. And then you had whoever plays it 7 days. Uh-oh. So you gotta beat it and figure out the stuff. That's the plot. So I like games that are kind of meta in that it's like you're playing on a DS, right? Oh, this game is a DS game, etc., etc.
Actually, I don't feel like I talk about Pokemon ORS like much
Okay,
either.
all right.
Also, not.
Like, yeah,
not
I know
to,
I talk about Pokemon in general a lot. Just I don't feel like I talk about ORS a lot, and I think that's like a really solid remake.
I'm gonna put them on here, and then you can kind of think more on it. I think that we'll get to you because like
Also, not to interrupt, but I think you said Pandemonium and you mean Dimension?
Dimension. Yeah, sorry.
Because Pandemonium is that PS1 game.
That's true. There's a lot of EMs.
Yeah. Oh, let me find the tab with this again. Hooray! Okay. No, don't create a tab group. Oh my god. Stop it. I put Gears of War Judgment and Call of Duty Black Ops because I feel like those, like, I don't talk about them because they're the popular things, and I feel like people don't expect that of me. But I play a lot of stuff, and those kind of have ended up being my favorites of the respective series.
Which Black Ops is this? Just the one?
Technically the first one. I also really like Black Ops 3 because the campaign of Black Ops 3, I'm sure that both the people who I'm about to compare this to would like punch me in the face if I said it in front of them, but Black Ops 3 is David Lynch's RoboCop.
Okay, that's not a thing I would have put in my mind until you said it.
Yeah.
It's a little...
Like, Black Ops 3 is crazy in a weird, fun way. Black Ops 1 is crazy up until, like, the very last mission in a, this is a weird thing that the military propaganda people have made, because it kind of paints the military as a bunch of incompetent idiots. And it's like, yeah, sure, let's party.
Let's party! Do I talk about Metal Wolf Chaos? Can I put that on?
I've never heard you mention Metal Wolf Chaos.
Hold on, actually I got some. I like Ghost Trick, but like, you know what, I'm gonna put, I don't think I talk about Front Mission. I'm gonna replace Tactics with Front Mission. I've talked about it maybe twice. Sorry, just because you mentioned that.
Yeah. I like Dead Rising 4, which is a very hot take. Because I feel like I talk about like early Dead Rising a lot, but my secret is that I do like Dead Rising 4.
I forget what Dead Rising 4 is even about. Are you Frank?
You are back to Frank West.
Okay.
You are back to Willamette. There's no time limit. Is the thing that people hate, and also, yeah, it's Christmas.
95.
Yep. Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon kind of fits in the top bit of I like weird popular thing. Blood Dragon is just goofy and fun and has Michael Biehn in it.
I'm trying to think for Mafia if I like one or two more, because I think they're both like pretty good. I didn't get to play
Mafia is another
3.
one that I do kind of mean like the series. I like Mafia 3 more than a lot of people. Mafia 2 is probably the best one. Mafia 1 is neat. And then I need to get back to the Mafia the Old Country, because it was really interesting when I was playing it.
Woot should put Shantae on there. That's a pretty good one. What do you think?
That's valid.
I could do that, yeah.
Woot did make me make Shantae in Soul Calibur, but
yeah, that was just one time, like a while ago. I'd say Pirate's Curse.
Yeah, a Pirate's Curse
for a specific one. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, is Lost Kingdoms the game I have in the intro of? Hold on. No, it's not. This is.
So I don't know. I guess. I'm also just trying to think how often I speak about any of the games I've listed, or if I should replace any of them. But oh well, I guess. Lost Kingdoms. It's a game I don't really bring up all too often, but it is one of the most played GameCube games it is one of the GameCube games I've definitely played by far the most, and repeated many times as well. That and Lost Kingdoms 2, but more specifically the first one. I mean, I just really loved the whole like card, like
kinetic card.
It was like the whole like summoning things through like cards. I mean, it as someone that loves playing as summoners, it's like well, that's pretty much the whole game. You are just summoning creatures as you go along, like throughout this world. And yeah, it was so much fun. I've admittedly, never actually beaten it though. As many times as I've played through it, I could never beat the final boss. It's too difficult.
Frickin' from soft.
I know, right? It was so stinky.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, stinky. Fable. Fable 1. It was the first original Xbox game I owned. In fact, I actually bought an original Xbox just for Fable because I remember it was actually one of my brother's friends who was talking to me about it and like described it. I was like, oh my god, that sounds amazing, I gotta try it. And then I did, and then I dedicated months and I think like a full year on that game pretty much because it was, I don't know. I got really immersed in it because I made like multiple playthroughs of like, I'm going to be good now, I'm going to be evil now, I'm going to be kind of good, but maybe not fully good now. And I just wanted to see like so many of the different options. And Fable 2 was just even better. And just the whole series. I even really liked Fable 3. Like, as much flack as that one gets. Dynasty Warriors, I started with Dynasty Warriors 2. It was a lot of fun and missed 3, but played 4, and it was like after 4 I just started really appreciating the franchise, and I just thought like all the characters are like really interesting, and like the whole like story was like so cool. And then I ended up like doing actual like research into it outside of the games, and
Which faction
learning
do you
about
pick?
it.
Typically.
Shu.
Shu?
I'm always a Shu girly. I love it. I love Shu.
But hold on. That's blue or green? That's green.
The green.
Green.
Okay.
I just
That's that's the
Liu
Liu Bei, not Lu
Yeah.
Bu. It sounds like yeah.
I
Close-
pick
it's close-ish.
you would think I would pick red. I pick Wei.
No way.
Whoa.
I have to also
Yeah,
sorry to
I-
interrupt, but it's like, you know, my first Dynasty Warriors it was advanced. It actually was
Oh,
advanced
wow.
now I think about it.
That's kind of wild.
I'm It was not fun.
Yeah, I mean, it gave me a huge like fascination about China and Chinese history as well. So I was like, I don't know. It
Still need to give you a Chinese name. I'll think about it.
Please do. Dynasty Warriors got me not just interested in those games, but just in like Asian mythology and Asian literature and history and stuff in general. Like that and Jade Empire, but that's not on this list. Yeah, Jade Empire's great.
Now you're talking.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. I would say is probably my favorite N64 game. I love that game to bits.
Can you do a
I've
Conker
played it.
impression? I think we could all do one if we try hard enough. It's a little weird.
Context sensitive. Clever.
I am the great and mighty Pooh, and I'm here to throw my
What?
shit at you.
Conker is one of those ones that I don't think I could go back to, but like, you know, it has a place in just the kind of setting a weird tone, you know, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah. I think like what drew me to it so much was it was so unexpected, and then, like it just everything just kind of like every twist and turn I was just completely not expecting on anything, and I was laughing my ass off through every joke because I was young as well
And very British.
It's one of those things
very
too. I think
British,
about it.
yeah,
If like
that
any
helps.
other franchise did that, I would hate it. But because Conquer at the time was just like what a side piece. You know?
There was a Game Boy Color game, I think, that actually released, and then Conker showed up in Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah,
And that was it.
So it's like,
Yeah.
like if it was like, okay, we're taking Kirby in a new direction. We're taking Winnie the Pooh and making it horror. Then it's like, okay, hold on. But I think Conquer was pretty good at the end of the day.
Conquer Bad Fur Day is probably my most favorite N64 game, and yeah, I don't know. It's a game I absolutely adore, but I never really mention it because it's like, I don't know. It's not. Yeah, it just never comes up, I guess. And like, there's nothing going on with Conquer, so. But yeah, absolutely adore that
Sorry.
game.
I'm laughing too hard at the bad Kirby Avalanche ad.
That's Woot in the future. That's the arc he's gonna take. Where he's like, oh, I'm such a good boy. Actually, I used to be.
Senran Kagura. This will be an interesting one to explain, I guess. But it started off as like I mean, originally it was a joke because a longtime friend of mine, like, I had a Vita and never heard of the games before, bought me Shinobi Versus on Vita as a joke, like, ha ha ha, lewd anime game, now you own it. And I'm like, cool, okay, thanks.
Cool.
I know,
Oh
right?
no, don't throw me into that briar patch.
And then I was like, I don't know. I was like, I mean, at the time, I was like kind of embarrassed to have it. I was like, oh no, what if someone finds out? Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, but I don't know. I just tried it. I played it. It's like, wait, this plays like a Dynasty Warriors. This is fun. And then I don't know. I got hooked to the gameplay, and then I bought the next one, which was I think Estival Versus, and then that was just like even better. And yeah, I don't know. I just grew to really like the games from it, and it has a pretty okay story as well, honestly.
And then
Characters are a little
Prin hopped on
but yeah.
Senran Kagura Reflections, and things changed.
That's the only one I haven't played. That's like, yeah, I'm not into that one, but yeah, I don't know. It was a surprise, and it is one of my favorite franchises, I'd say, but I don't really bring it up much. It's kind of a dead franchise now, but still.
Yeah, because of the
The whole Sony thing, yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Maybe Marvelous is like, hold on, bring it back a bit. I don't know. I've never really played it. I just see it and it's like, whoa, okay. I go, whoa, and then that's all fun.
Yeah, accurate reaction though.
Isn't there a thing where they have the big PP Gatling gun thing?
Yeah, that's one of the character specials.
Okay, freaking, it's like Gintama.
Yeah, it's kind of like out there sometimes. Like it doesn't take itself very seriously.
Yeah, I think
a lot
that's
of the
like,
time.
yeah. Okay, we got Woot now.
Okay, well, first off, I think you can replace Mario and Luigi Dream Team with Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon.
Okay.
Because, like, I never talk about that one, and I love that one.
Oh, you gotta shrink it. There we go.
Okay, well, I already mentioned Sonic Unleashed Wii. It was the first Sonic game I played, and, you know, all that. like Breath of the Wild, like I got it during the pandemic in 2020 for that holiday. Got it, and like I was really hooked, but I just haven't really like talked about or thought about it in ages.
I think the thing with Breath of the Wild is that also, particularly at the time, it was kind of like the don't spoil this game kind of thing. So I think at the time it was kind of hard to talk about. And then afterwards, like, the stuff to talk about is a lot, like there's a lot of mechanics and it's kind of hard to really talk about that stuff. Okay, and still, it's kind of hard to talk about the story, I think.
Yeah. And then Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon, like I had seen like Shovel Knight Dig and Pocket Dungeon. I was like, oh, the Dig one looks like the kind of game that I'd like because it's more platformy, and the other one was like a match 3 puzzle game, which I'm not averse to those, but like I wouldn't like say like that's one of my big genres. Although, like I look at Puzzle League, I look at Pocket Dungeon, I look at Tetris 99, and I might say I like puzzle games more than I even think to myself. But then I played Pocket Dungeon, and I played Pocket Dungeon a lot. It was another one of those games where I'll just throw it on to play while I'm like listening to a video or something like that.
It's kind of a roguelike, right? Isn't it? Or am I not remembering it correctly?
Oh yeah, it's also a roguelike, roguelite.
It's also
Like,
kind of funny how many
every
roguelikes you end up playing, because you know the Donkey Kong one is
Yeah,
the
there's the
DLC.
Donkey Kong DLC, and then the Pocket Dungeon. I can't really think any more off the top of my head.
Feels like it's time to get you
Although I'm sure
Balatro.
there's others.
It's time to get you Balatro.
I mean, I've considered it. I'm not gonna lie. I have considered it. And then, like, Oras, it's just like anyone can tell that I like Pokemon, but like that's just one of the games where I just never really talk about it.
I like a lot of the
And
redesigns in Oras in particular, and I like the music.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that like they had a lot of way better redesigns for the characters, and I think that adapting it to Gen 6 mechanics makes it a better remake than even Heart Gold Soul Silver.
I'm still having a hard time on because one of the prompts is favorite remakes, and it's like I like Oras. It's not my favorite though, so it's like I don't know. And then Shantae.
Oh yeah, then there's Shantae, then the Pirate's Curse, and like I went through all of the Shantae games all at once, and like I just think that Pirate's Curse is probably the most entertaining one. Like the pirate weapons are all real fun to play around with, and it's fun to explore the different islands.
I feel like that's the most one that they kind of like develop the identity of Shantae too, right? I don't know who else can
Maybe.
confirm with that, because it's like I feel like Shantae wasn't really talked about as much, and then Pirate's Curse came out. I feel like is the money maker for that series.
Isn't that like the newest one with like the really like crisp animation or something?
I don't.
I don't think it's the newest one, but I think it was the first of the new ones. I think.
Yeah, I'm looking up Shantae series because it started on with the Game Boy Color, and then Risky's Revenge.
Seven Sirens had like full-on animated cutscenes.
I think Risky's Revenge is the one that I'm mixing up the other one, because one of them was like a DSiWare game.
That's Risky's Revenge. That's the DSiWare.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking it's like once it became kind of more multi-platform by Pirate's Curse, that's when it's like more people could play it. It's like it was on the Wii U as well, and then the PS4, I think, and then yeah.
I played Pirate's Curse. That's the one. Yeah, I did play that one.
Yeah. Okie doke. Well, you know, there's that one. There's that. Oh, Biz Vale. Thank you so much, Biz Vale. Raid. Oh, I was about to raid you back. You fuck it up.
That's not how that works.
Let me shout out Biz Vale. Kingdom Come. Oh, you moved on to 2. Oh, hold on. These. I gotta wait a bit because there's like ads probably.
Yeah, the newest one is the Game Boy Advance one.
Kingdom Come?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Kingdom Come on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah.
Okay, there's just like 5 favorite games thing on here, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
But
Yeah,
hi,
'cause I could
hold on,
definitely
real quick.
route.
I gotta do the streamer stuff. I gotta do the loser streamer stuff of engaging.
Go ahead.
But yeah, I know you have been playing the first one, Kingdom Come. I forget, is that the one where you're like you start off, or is it the second one where you're like a blacksmith kid and then it goes up from there?
I think that's the first one.
I think that's the
Don't
first
hold me
one.
to that.
But yeah, that game seems like it's up your alley, so I'm glad you're enjoying it, Bisvale. Right now we're doing a thing where we're doing lists. It's look at that, just a bunch of lists of random crap. Howdy, argy. I know you're having computer issues, aren't you? I think. Yeah. Oh, hold on, I'm fucking blinded. But yeah, this is the thing we're doing. I'm putting other people on too, so we have a rotating roster. It's just a good kind of podcasty thing. So okay, what was the thingy you were doing?
I was saying like just favorite games in general. It's like I could very easily rattle the 5 games off.
I'm checking. I don't think we did that one yet, right? So that would be a new one.
Yeah, it's up at like the very top.
That's favorite RPGs.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we've only done RPGs. I don't think we've done favorite games.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
everyone,
yeah,
hold
yeah.
on. Don't touch the thing. I need to do a thing because that should be at the top, honestly. So I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna
this.
touch all the things.
Stop there! Stop touching the things.
And then I gotta.
I'm not touching
I-
anything.
Was a child, and they would always say like, "Don't touch the memory card or the power button when you're saving." I would always just lightly touch the power button.
There we go. And then I
Because
just need to
I-
figure this out.
I didn't do a lot of rebelling, but that was my one.
It takes place 2 weeks after the first game. Oh. It's-
That's kind of funny. I bought Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 and 2 not too long ago. I'd like to try them.
that is interesting just because it's like typically when you play, it's like, oh, a decent amount of time skip happens or something. But that also helps hey, we're keeping, he's still the position he kind of was at the end of the first game kind of thing, it feels like. Because when you have a time jump, typically it's like, oh, that's a legend, or I don't know who that was. So I don't know if that's a thing that Kingdom Come 2 has to deal with. Howdy, Tim. You're welcome to pop into this, by the way. I sent you the link to join in. Favorite games of all time. I'll put Woot as the person who made us do this. Okay, but it's at the top, folks, if you want to fill it out. I'll fill out for Woot because he has to do it verbally.
Yeah,
Because he hates me.
it's true.
Okay, Donkey Kong, Tropical Freeze.
Naturally.
Okay,
Pikmin 4 and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
all right. How fast can I type? Henry deals with being metroided. he needs permission from Adam.
You are not authorized to use this sword.
I was also thinking, this would be tough for you, Woot, but I was thinking favorite video game of each console to kind of also give more options, because it's like,
Oh, that'd be fun.
yeah, I could do
that.
DS. Would be one. I might have to move more shit. Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
you're talking favorite games for individual consoles.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think that would
Well, I
that
can
would
still do
invite
that
me.
for like plenty of the Nintendo consoles.
Yeah, but it's like if I say, hey, favorite WonderSwan. This is well, I can't even answer that. But. All right, so I put those down so far. Woot, DK,
Yeah, I think I'd also put
Pokemon.
Pokemon Legends Arceus in there.
Okay.
I'd say that's my favorite Pokemon game that's been released.
So Tim, I sent you the link. That's one way, and then 2, we're in a voice chat on Discord. with secret permissions. Let me move you over here. If you want to fill these out while we're like doing this other stuff, because there's a bunch of other topics, Tim, you could fill them out. Okay, so Legends Arceus, right?
Yeah.
And then the last one, I actually don't know. Hold on, let me try to guess. Are you gonna avoid like, oh, you've already done this game, John, like the series, or?
I mean, I'm just trying to think right now because like I had the obvious three, like big three for me.
I'm a little
And then
surprised it's
Pokemon is
Arceus.
another. I mean, yeah, I just really liked, the general collecting and the catching mechanics in that game, like trying to sneak around to catch the Pokemon, or
Colonel.
if you didn't manage to sneak, just like throwing out Pokemon that's really tanky to just lob balls until you catch them. And obviously the game has the shiny hunting factor where you hear the Pokemon shiny in the overworld and then you just look around to see where it is. So obviously that's gonna appeal to me.
Tim has logged in, by the way, folks. He's already running Pokemon Black and White 2.
And like in general, it was like a breath of fresh air that the series kind of felt like it needed at the time. Because like Sword and Shield was fun, but like they didn't really light the world on fire, I would say. And that was my big issue with those.
I gotta think of mine again. While maybe you ponder your last one.
Trying to think of mine, but I'm also trying to think not RPGs, because otherwise I'll just be repeating my list.
Because remember a long time ago we did a top 10 on Carl's end, and it doesn't encapsulate everything either. I know I had to put a bunch of honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I'm checking where the hell I put that. Favorite board game. If we did board games, which would be in a different tab, not video games, would that be like a? Is that a? What would that be under?
Other.
Other. Top 10 speed games. I found my list. Okay. I'm gonna This one's tough because I haven't beaten Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, right? I did beat, Story of Seasons, but I don't think Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life has the same place for me. It's hard to say.
In my heart, it's gotta be Mario Galaxy.
Okay.
For my last one.
I was thinking it's like, it's probably another platformer.
I mean, I do like my platform.
Oh, I gotta put super.
If it wasn't that, it would be a Shovel Knight Treasure Trove.
I kind of forgot, Tim, that I think I let you borrow Symphonia, didn't I? Because that was a long time ago. Let me enhance that one. Okay. I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna put Lego Island. Lego Island on there. Because it's on this, but I'll list off the ones that I have here. I lent you the guide. Forgot. You know what? I think I'll do what Prin is doing. Prin is picking one from each, not one from each genre. Now I'm looking at it, but like I'm gonna knock out Persona 4, even though that's just as important. Instead, I gotta put Yakuza on there. Now
I'm trying to vary mine a bit more, just because it's like otherwise they're just gonna be the same.
Is it like, for me though, I'm thinking it's like, is it a thing of like, can I go back to some of these? I feel like Yakuza 0, maybe not, but the other ones I probably could. Especially Lego Island is so easy to just pop into.
Like, obviously, if it wasn't Mario Galaxy or Shovel Knight, it would have been Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I noticed that Shovel Knight isn't on here. And it's like, now that you said it, it's like, it's
Yeah.
probably tough to knock one of these out for it too. So
Yeah, because like Mario Galaxy is like the game that really got me hooked on actually playing and beating games. Because before that, I would mostly just like play around in Mario Kart or Mario Party. I would just play the casual games. But then I played Galaxy and it's like, games are fun to actually beat.
oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Like I said, I think that Legends Arceus is probably my favorite like way that they've ever done a Pokemon game. Thousand Year Door is like my favorite Mario RPG and like one of my favorite games of all time. To the point I was just bouncing off the walls in excitement, which I had not done in a while
For the
when
remake.
they announced the remake. Yeah, because I just could not wait for the remake. Then there was Pikmin 4, which I've just sunk so much time into, and I mean Tropical Freeze. Do I actually need to say anything about that?
I don't know. I maybe to me, I don't know what that is.
Because I mean, Tropical Freeze is just like.
Oh, sorry.
my favorite-
I thought you
Oh.
said in Pikmin 4, the Trial of the Freeze, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Oh no! And then Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Okay,
Tropics
my
don't freeze. That's the whole point.
not in this
That's
economy.
That's bananas.
They.
Hey.
I'm really struggling to pick a fifth one because it's like, okay, I could put Dark Cloud, but that's already on there. I could put like I could put something like Symphony of the Night, but I don't know if I'd say that's one of my I don't know if I'd put that in the top 5.
I love Symphony of the Night, but I think I've played Aria more. And I like both.
And then it's like I kind of want to put.
Never mentioned that I have
yeah.
this bootleg, because I was at a yard sale and they told me it was a bootleg, and I was like, I still kind of want it. Where is it? They gave me a bootleg, Symphony of the Night CD, and I was like, sure, I just want to listen to music, so it was cool. But here it is. I'm showing it on stream. It's very small, but you can tell it's like. You can tell it's a bootleg because it's like not. It crops out the Konami at the bottom. But it's like, man, I love the soundtrack to this game. Especially when you enter the castle.
I know what.
You know?
Alright, I'm torn between two. I might put this for now, though.
Tim, if you need help with any of the topics as well, like what do they mean, just let me know. For example, the games where you think the music is the best part, does it mean like you think the... I forgot how we talked about it, actually. kind of forgot. Also, I'm
It's not that
resizing
the
a lot of
game is
people's
bad,
stuff.
it's that the soundtrack is really good.
I just know some of them are resized weird, so I'm fixing that right now. I think it's
wonder if
because I moved it.
Because yeah.
So if you scroll down, help me out if you see something looking like it's not reading right. Like that one's got to be schmooved. Oh my gosh. Digital Eclipse's Gold Master Derivatives, gotta shrink the shit out of that. Yeah, I was hoping, because I like the pattern thing, but it's like I'd have to do it manually each time. Are you all scrolling down to help me? Help me? No? Yes?
No help from friends.
No.
Okay, fine, whatever. I'm
I
gonna
can't
mention
help.
real quick, I edited the last one on, it's Odin Sphere, because it's like, oh, I need a Vanillaware game here, because there's not a lot of times to talk about Vanillaware games, I don't think, surprisingly. Other than they look cool. and the physics are kind of crazy.
And that sorcerer, though.
That sorcerer.
I want to play that and actually like, get to a point where, because the only time I played it with Tim, Josh, and Johnny, and we didn't get that far. And it's like I kind of wanted to play it with others, so I actually haven't beaten it.
So, yeah, what is the like? I guess situation of putting a game you haven't beaten in favorite games.
I already put A Wonderful Life on there. I haven't beaten the I haven't beaten the GameCube one of it, so.
Okay. God, I'm kind of want to put Unicorn Overlord. That game was just incredible. Still.
I don't
But
remember why they
never
don't like
beat it.
porting their games over to the PC. Is it because like, oh, we don't like.
It's because they're a small team and it costs money to port.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Is
might.
the answer.
I'm gonna put Unicorn Overlord. I haven't beaten it, but it was such an incredible, memorable like game that I do regret not finishing it. But it fell into the big pile of streamed games I never got to finish because I can't consistently stream.
I think I have
Genuinely,
almost fixed this. Sorry.
I genuinely don't think that there's any games that I would say are my favorites that I didn't beat.
I don't think you really beat Pikmin 4. I think you had to do another run.
Yeah, you know what? Prove that you beat Tropical Freeze.
No, he's gonna make a boot the game and take a picture. Okay, I guess from here on out, if I want to add a thing, I'll just add a thing. I didn't wanna. It's like, ugh, but whatever. What color is this? This is that. I want to do favorite DS game as the next one. But let's TFP, are you ready? You want to talk about yours?
Oh, sure. I can talk. I can chat about.
I'm gonna try to chat about the ones that aren't already on the list, which is, I guess, 2 of them in retrospect. 3.
I've already talked about Persona 4 is real good. That is a game that means a lot to me, and all sorts of good, fun things. Yakuza 4 is my favorite Yakuza game because it was my first one and it's weird. I really liked all the multiple character stuff in it.
I kind of forgot because people were talking about
cool.
it because of how the new stuff is kind of happening. Is that I forgot that Akiyama was supposed to be the Torch Pass.
Yeah. Max Payne 2 is a game that I streamed and loved. It is the best like film noir themed video game that has ever been. My favorite story about the development is that Max Payne 1 was so Remedy was like a bunch of like hacker scene people in Finland, and they got together and they made Death Race was their first game. And then one of the people was like, "Hey, I know a guy at the English department at the University of Helsinki, I think." And it was Sam Lake. And then he wrote the script for Max Payne 1, which is like, it's tropey, but it's like totally fine. And then in the lead up to Max Payne 2, there was some interview where Sam Lake was like, and then I took a screenwriting class in between writing Max Payne 1 and Max Payne 2. And holy shit, it's like the best screenwriting class ever because Max Payne 2's like screenplay is incredible. Control I talked about a little bit in a different category, but it's just a cool game that I like. I like all the style bits of. I like the story. I like playing it, it's all very good.
How are you? I know you said you were excited, but like, how cautious are you on Control 2?
Not very.
Okay, because like,
Especially after the, like I would have liked to still be Jesse, but the gameplay demo they showed at the recent State of Play, I really enjoyed, and I was like, okay, no, this is still Control.
I'm just, I think what made me a little like, is like, okay, I don't know how much the CEO is a factor of the outcome of this game.
I imagine for this one very little, because this happened, like, the game is, if they're showing like gameplay demos like that, the game's almost done anyway.
Because what game, I was watching Matt McMuscles, and there's a game where it's like, the game was done, and then what, oh, whoa, hold on, I'm looking it up, because it's like, Condemned 2. It's either Condemned 2 or Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Wait, hold on. It's one of those where it's like...
Well, the VTMB 2 has a weird development history.
It's one of those things where it's like, it's almost done, and then they had the whole team shift and shift and shift. I think it was Bloodlines.
Yeah, that game went through like 4 developers.
Yeah, that game went through huge development hell.
And then Lost Judgment is my favorite of the Judgment games, because there's a whole side thing where you solve mysteries in high school. I can't imagine why I would be into that theme. Anyway.
It's like Yakuza 4, Persona 4, Lost Judgment. Lost Judgment is the connective tissue. After Prin talks about hers, I kind of want to skim over Tim's and then ask about some of them, because like he's going down the list. Look at that.
Okay, so Disgaea, I mean, I've spoken about it before. I specifically put the first one just because it's still my favorite of the Disgaea games. Just as I've mentioned, like,
which number is that?
The reason. Sorry?
Is that just what? I don't remember what. Is that a main line? What's the number?
Oh, Disgaea Afternoon. That's 1.
Okay.
I get that's more specifically the PSP version, because it had extra content.
Oh,
and
I
stuff.
see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So just Disgaea 1, as I listed, is still probably my favorite story of all the Disgaeas, and it has still got some fun gameplay, albeit a little dated for Disgaea terms. But anyway, Final Fantasy 11, of course, I've mentioned that a few times. I couldn't help but not put it on favorite games, considering. Jak and Daxter. Well, I mean, every time there's an archipelago, I gotta throw it on. I love these games. I love Jak and Daxter. They're great fun. The controls are so fluid. They're so tight. The movement is so much fun.
Could you imitate the when he does like the big dive down, like the sound? He's like, wait, like what?
Go. Go. Oh, no.
I love asking people to imitate random crap.
Yeah, no, just the seamless openness of like how they hide the loading screens of that game, where it just like, the fact that it just shows that there is no loading screens. So it's just you're traversing throughout the whole world. You see an area in the distance. It's like one of the first games. You see an area in the distance. You run to it. You could go there without any like.
You see that mountain?
You can go there. You can climb it.
Yeah, it's one of the first games that kind of did that. It was amazing and mind blowing. And yeah, the level design, I genuinely, even my least favorite level, which might be Spider Cave, I don't dislike that level. Like, I think the level design in Jak and Daxter is so fun. Like, all of them. Yeah, Ape Escape. not surprising.
Little known
guess.
fact, maybe on this side, is that Prin was a speed running it.
I was a big speedrunner in the Ape Escape. Well, I say a big one. I wasn't really, but I did a lot of speedruns for Ape Escape. I'd say Ape Escape 3 is my favorite, but it's one I know the least, really. But I just think Ape Escape... I just put Ape Escape 3 in general.
Prin, you're still number 94. You're in the top 100.
That's crazy.
Why are you from... What flag is that? Oh, that's England. I was expecting the other one to be on there, not the cross. I was expecting the baby old crosser.
Yeah, because it's they separate the flags based on like what part of the United Kingdom and on the website. But yeah, I stopped speedrunning it purely because of my health. Like I couldn't keep up with it. Same thing with like fighting games.
You're third with CD on Sonic 4 Episode 2 for co-op. You're sixth for Panty Party? You're sixth for Alchemist Strip?
Yeah. I had world record for like CD and I had world record for Sonic, and I had world record for one Quest for Glory and one Akiba, I think.
Yeah, are you okay with me share? Well, it's public, right? I'm gonna share Prince.
Yeah, it's fine.
Look at, she's got Galgun 10th. Galgun 2 10th.
Oh yeah. I kind of pioneered Galgun speedrunning on it.
That's a sentence.
I really pioneered Panty Ponty. What about it makes sense that you have a White Day emote now, because like again, I didn't really know you at the time, so now looking over some of the stuff, it's like,
White Day was White Day and Galgun and Akiba, those were huge games in my channel back when I streamed. Like they White Day I speedrunned a lot. Galgun and Akiba, those games were pretty much like how my channel grew. Galgun especially. Like it's
made
crazy.
other things grow, I've heard.
We should kill you.
Because it was like I can't remember the reason why, but oh no, I do remember actually. Akiba's Trip had a special, like, because at the time I couldn't stream on PC, I was on console, and it had a special like Twitch integration thing on Akiba, whereas like, your viewers could be people on the streets. That's pretty cool, and they can like say things that they put in the chat, and that was amazing. And like my channel kind of picked up a little bit from that. And then I was like, okay, well, I've never seen viewers like this before. What was different about this game? Akiba's Trip was a fairly lewd game. Let's try another one, Galgun. And then I got to affiliate because of Galgun. Like I managed to get like to probably about like 10 consistent viewers just from that. It was weird. Then White Day, I put White Day on, speedrun that for a long time. Nearly got world record on it, but I just couldn't get it.
I feel like between all of those, the one that I think would be the most annoying is White Day, just because of the fucking fire alarm part.
White Day has so many skips. Like you could break.
Oh, you just skipped that part?
Such a broken game. I'm trying to remember exactly what fire alarm part you mean. Sorry.
So you like around the start of the game, this an alarm keeps going off, and you have to turn it. It's like, and it's.
Oh, no, you still have to do that. But like there are quite a few skips you could do though. Like you could skip the entirety of
I don't
the
want to
new
click
building.
that. I don't want to click what TFP shared.
That's all I can think of when I think of Galgun. I'm sorry.
I should have put Galgun on this list somewhere because it is a big game for me, but I don't know.
Maybe specifically a streamer one. Like I could make a
Yeah,
streamer topic thing.
Yeah, that
which
would make
won't
the
have a
most
lot.
sense. Yeah, no, you could skip the entirety of the new building, like from the beginning on White Day.
This is crazy information to learn. So.
Yeah, you can skip so much of that game. It's crazy. Yeah, I guess
Penguin is still 16th in Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Who?
That's my friend Gravity Penguin.
Oh, Grav.
Yeah, 16th in specific category of Symphony of the Night.
You know, I have world record for a game my friend made.
It's my contribution to speedrunning discussion.
I have the world record for Time Sweat Shrine because I don't think anyone else has done it, so I win.
Yeah, I speedrun Ape Escape. I love those games. They're great fun. I don't know. They're just fun little platformers. Yeah, that's why they're on there, I guess. Unicorn Overlord, I never finished it, but it was one of the most amazing strategy RPGs I'd ever played. Honestly, with the amount of like customization you could put with like your units and like all the builds, how many characters there were in the game, the branching options that you could like choose, and like how it could like affect the game as well. It's just the replayability of it all. It was amazing, and the game was like balanced so well from what I remember. It was fantastic, and from what I learned, you can do a like when you beat the game, you unlock a new mode, which is just basically Iron Man mode, or like hardcore, like permadeath.
Not doing that if I ever play it.
I would love to try that. I love a good permadeath game, so that's something I would absolutely love to try. Just the replayability of it is incredible.
Sorry, the game I sped run was Starwind Shrine. I even frame counted that, so. Okay. But yeah, that was the surprise still is like, I knew you sped run Ape Escape, but I didn't know that like you did all the other stuff. That was a revelation. Since again, we haven't been friends for super long, but you know.
Yeah.
Do you know I'm Filipino?
Now you know. I used to do. I used to do quite a bit of speedruns.
And then let me quickly go over Tim's stuff because like he's kind of been going through it. He's over here. Pokemon Black and White 2. I actually didn't think that was Tim's favorite. Because he gave me his brother's White 2 and I didn't get around to playing it. And I'm surprised that Tales of Symphonia is also a favorite RPG. What now?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the leaderboards. Why is Panty Party so popular in Germany?
Well, you know, Madeline was a big speedrunner. Well, I gotta fix some of Tim's too. Bravely Default. I'm actually surprised Bravely Default isn't like in your favorite RPG, Tim, just because like whenever we were at school, like I would see Tim was playing it, and like I remember he was like, "Dude, Kevin, check out the true ending." I was like, "What? Okay, what are you laughing at now?"
Sorry, I'm still clicking around on speedrun.com. Prin's a moderator for Galgun 2.
Am I still a moderator and a keeper, or have they taken me off? I haven't logged in on our website in a long time.
I'm checking.
Give me a second and I'll tell you.
You are a moderator.
Yep. Oh, I am? Oh, cool.
Yep.
What about Galgun double piece?
Let's find out. You are not a moderator.
No, they took me down. No.
Oh, and you had to catch someone having an invalid run. Wow, in in Akiba's Trip. That's
Oh yeah, that was
that is true.
cheating going on.
Or the big scandal in Calgon. You are right though. Bravely Default, like that's why I didn't really get too deep into it because it's like it's a long game. Inazuma is interesting. Pikmin. You want to borrow Pikmin, Tim? You want to borrow
Pikmin.
Pikmin? You could always just join the call, but if you want to just take it chill too, that's fine.
I may
Games
have
haven't
to hop
spin.
out in a second though, because my headset is dying and I've been scraping the bottom of the barrel of the battery.
Well, it's working. I don't know if Carl's still going to. There's Tim, the mahjong piece.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear us, Tim? I don't know if your mic is set up, Tim. Oh, there you go. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't bring my mic out. It's
Oh, okay. You're doing the Woot technique. So is there any of these games that you put down that you want to particularly talk about, or do you want to like catch up with us up top or something?
like, I don't know. I think I'll probably just like join in when you're gonna ask me about some of the things I picked.
Oh, okay, so you're just gonna like
I'll talk
be
about
mute and then like rock in. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, wait, real quick. I see favorite fighting game Tekken. Didn't you have a story about Tekken in Taiwan or something? Or like at college or something where you played Tekken?
Yeah, like the college campus we had like a arcade version of Tekken. I forgot which version. I think it's like Tekken 4 or 5.
It's probably 4. I think I remember 4 is what you said. Also, don't mention the college. Yeah, just weird to be like Johnny. It's like, oh, you know, we're in this.
Yeah, so there's just like, just like whenever just to kill time, I just spend my time playing Tekken on that art machine.
Man, I did not really engage in my college stuff. Like, I walked around the one building. I was like, oh, they're playing Smash in here. I don't want to go in there. Other stuff. Let's see.
One time I walked past like a study room and someone had taken the projector and was playing Borderlands 2 with a bunch of people in like a room. It was very strange as well. And I was like, oh, that's okay, cool. We'll keep walking.
What do you not like about or what is not favorite about New Horizons? You just don't like maybe, or let me hear it.
Like, I'm just not really a fan of doing open world games. Like, if it's too much, it's just like there's too much to think about and what to do.
Oh, you mean like, oh yeah, I would call it more of a sandbox game, but like I get your point, because like my sister, I know a lot of people who don't like Minecraft because there's no goal. And they're people who can't really make their own goal, and it's like that makes sense. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like if there's any other ones that we want to ask about, they're there. But let's move to DS games. Do I have to do Woots?
Oh yes.
He said Woot just sent me Jack Black. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jack Black is my favorite DS game.
Right?
Well, first we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft.
Let's Galgun. Oh, I can hear that Tim typing. That Tim. All right, Woot, I'm ready to fill out your list if you have answers for it.
Kirby Superstar, Pokemon, Soul Silver, and Black or White 2.
You can't type. Well, okay, wait. I wrote down Kirby Superstar Ultra, Pokemon. What?
Soul Silver.
Okay.
And White 2.
Do you want those as just one or two separate ones?
Two separate ones.
Okay. White 2?
Yeah.
All right. Got it. Tales of the Pistol's not a DS game. It's a 3DS game.
Oh, was it 3D? Oh, right, yeah.
I was like, oh.
I I can't remember half of them because it's like I don't have the games I had next to me.
I believe the ones that are DS are Tempest and I forget if it was Hearts. Let me check that real quick. Because Hearts was either DS or PSP. Dean.
What about Tales of the World Radiant Mythology?
If only it was really good.
Gosh.
Yeah, okay. Tales of Hearts was DS. Okay. You got more? Are you still thinking Woot?
I'm still thinking.
Okay. TP had already finished his, and he's trying to swag jack me with contact.
It's true.
He's like, I'm gonna put it down first.
I typed it first.
I'm gonna put Areno Game Challenge first.
I typed it first, therefore I'm the coolest.
Most of my favorite DS games are 3DS games. I got
If I had to pick between Rune Factory or Harvest Moon for DS, I'm gonna pick Rune Factory probably. I don't know. That was odd. That wasn't actually being captured that much on my mic. I think that's a good pick. And then let's do. I gotta put a Pokemon. Let's do Pearl. Whatever. Whatever. It's there.
Oh, I gotta put in Bowser's Inside Story for favorite DS.
Mario and L. I'm a save time there. Bowser's Internal Organs. You know what? I put okay. This is weird. So I put favorite RPG Pokemon Pearl, but I'm actually going to put. I think I want to put Pokemon Mystery Dungeon instead. I think that's a good middle ground.
That's what I did as well. But I put Blue. I haven't played Sky.
Did you put that right the time I mentioned it, or did you have it down before I finished saying that?
I pretty much finished typing it as you were talking about it.
God damn it. My list is just copying. Tim, if I can recall, you actually haven't really played the Mystery Dungeon series, right?
Yeah. I have. No, I haven't played any of the Mystery Dungeon series.
I gotta get you on that at one point. Though, you know, I gotta get on fucking Persona 3 Reload. Because I was looking down and I was like, oh yeah, you have that on favorite remakes. And I was like, well, fuck, I haven't played it yet. Oh yeah, that's the sound of Tim's what do you call it? Well-seasoned laptop. Well-seasoned.
You're making me sound so self-conscious.
You know why? Because whenever I stream, people are like, bro, this guy types like an asshole. It's like I kind of do. Oh, Phantom Hourglass. Do you want favorite 3DS game too as well? We could do that.
I was gonna say I feel like I have an easier time on 3DS, but now that I've said that, I will probably not.
Oh fuck! Hold on, I gotta get rid of a game. I gotta put The World Ends With You on it. Get rid of Animal Crossing Wild World. Animal Crossing's all over my damn list. I gotta put The World Ends With You somewhere. Or Tweeby. Hibby.
I think my fifth one would be New Super Mario Bros.
That's a good one. I think like
Yeah,
that. That one is like, I think, my favorite of this new Super Mario Brothers series
Yeah,
as well.
that's what I was about to say.
Just because like it
Like that was
started it.
yeah, that was like just one of my first 2D Mario experiences in general. Also,
You know, Tim, you put Shadow Dragon there. I actually haven't really played that one.
Yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I just kind of have it. I know like the sequel was just like Japan only too.
Yeah, and people don't. I didn't really know about Chris. And then when people I was like, oh well, they kind of replaced the legacy of Martha. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it's still, I like the idea of the first Avatar character and that you could like change what they are and stuff though.
Yeah.
We never got that one though, so.
Nope.
Prin's thinking. Let me go over my list real quick.
I'm
then.
thinking.
Contact. It's such a strange game. It's personally, I don't think it's fun in the sense of like it's very grindy to me. Same with the next game, but like I don't know. Contact kind of resonated with me. S&T Strange Journey, grindy as hell game. But I like the story a lot. I like if I had a secret genre I mean I like sci-fi, but not as much as Jake. But like I like that it's this, okay, we're losing people, we need to really figure things out. It's a good action premise thing. Rune Factory 3, I think that's really when I was like, okay, I'm clicking with this, Rune Factory. So it holds a special place. The World's Ends was great character stuff, story, gameplay's hard, fun. I noticed I didn't put Nanashi no Game. Fuck it, whatever. And Explorers of the Sky, you know, a little tear went down there at the ending, you know. It's just, sure, I was expecting it because I played the other one, but it's like, oh, they're turning into, oh. So, that's my list. Who's next? Who want to talk about their list?
I'll talk about some DS games. I'll talk about Pokemon Platinum. I played a lot of Pokemon Gen 4. I don't think it's my favorite gen, but I do just really like them. And it's like those are games that I kind of know backwards and forwards. Contact, Speed already mentioned. It's fun. It's weird. It's by Grasshopper. It's a good time.
Real quick.
Fuck.
I gotta put Dill Strike. I don't know. What do I get rid of? TFP.
I don't know.
Help me.
Retro Game Challenge is really neat. It's like a bunch of
It's an anthology.
bunch of NES style games. Yeah, it's an anthology, and like you get weekly magazines with like game tips in it. Like it's real cool.
It's it's like growing up and learning cheat codes through like GamePro and stuff.
Yeah.
So I like the sequel in particular. I've never played the 3DS one, but I heard that one's not as good.
I've only played the one that's out in English. I think there's a fan translation for the second one.
Yeah, that's
right?
how I played it.
Okay. Castlevania Order of Ecclesia is my favorite of the DS Castlevania games. I think Shinoa is really cool. I like the weapon system. And then Infinite Space is Platinum's cool RPG that they made, and you are the captain of a spaceship and you do space battles. It's really neat. I really like that game.
That kind of reminds me of Spectrobes for some reason, but that has nothing to do with that game.
Yeah, no. It's closer to like a
what?
No. Like a turn-based Rebel Galaxy, which is a reference for only me.
For some reason, it made me think of Rogue Legacy. Or Rogue Galaxy. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I say, because I talk... Rogue Galaxy is the level 5 PS2 RPG.
Okay.
Rogue Legacy is the platformer where you are a knight guy. or
Okay.
lady.
And which one did you say?
I said Rebel Galaxy,
But-
which is a game about space trucking that I talk about a lot with people who think I'm talking about Rogue Galaxy. It's very fun.
It couldn't be me.
Anyway,
I wanted this to be a little.
It mostly makes me mad who I trip up with that.
I wanted this to be a little more. What do you call it? Time wise. So I put GBA at the top because it's like we're gonna probably talk about that too.
Okay.
Let me look up
So-
Infinite Space now, since you're talking about it. Infinite Space. Wow, that's a game.
Or
That is a video game box art.
Yep.
So it is a space RPG thing.
Yeah.
I feel like
Like,
I've seen this, but I've never played it. It kind of looks. Maybe I saw it when I was looking up the Star Trek game that Carl was shared.
Looks very cool.
Okay. Since we kind of spread run, or not spread run, sorry. We'll go in order of how I have them here and how people join. So Prin, you could go.
Okay.
Sonic Rush is number fuck it. Oh, I just read that you put Sonic Rush there. I feel like a fraud. My list.
Kingdom Hearts. It's Kingdom Hearts. I like Kingdom Hearts. It's cool.
What?
No, I know, weird. This one was a bit of a weird one, though. This Kingdom Hearts, but I thought it was pretty good overall. Etrian Odyssey. I like dungeon crawlers. I like dungeon crawlers. A game I'm going to talk about soon in this list got me into dungeon crawlers, and I really like the art style for Etrian Odyssey, but also on top of that, the whole you gotta draw your own map thing really drew me into the game. I was like, well, that sounds crazy. I'm in.
Hi, Carl. Our lists are
Carl.
going. It's been all video game stuff again. One day we'll do music and other stuff.
Sonic Rush, fantastic game, and yeah, I mean, it introduced my favorite Sonic character, which is Blaze, and also has Cream. I really like Cream the Rabbit. She's one of my favorites too. So it's just a really good game overall. I think it's a lot of fun and absolute fantastic soundtrack.
What's your favorite Sonic Rush song?
Yeah, I like the dying ones, like Leaf Storm Zone.
Oh, back to back.
Not back to back, but that is also a very good one. It was
Leaf Storm isn't Leaf Storm back to back? Oh no, right there, right on. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Right there, right on.
I can't remember now. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue. This is a game I was going to talk about from Etrian Odyssey. My first full dungeon crawler experience. A lot of fun. And yeah, I played it side by side with a friend. We were different Pokemon, and we were comparing who we recruited and who we had and all that stuff. And it was a lot of fun. Very difficult game. Mega Man ZX. I thought it was really cool. It was basically Mega Man X on the 3DS, but you were playing as Zero, and it was hard as hell and maybe angry, but great game. I don't know. I thought it was a very fun game.
Yeah, I feel stupid for not having Sonic Rush. I think I've played more Blue, but then I think Explorers the Sky. I was like, man, okay, this one. I like the stuff, the quality of life stuff in it a little more. Kirby Superstar Ultra is also, there's a lot of DS games. I'm surprised I don't think of the DS is one of my favorites. It probably should be. You want to talk about yours, Woot?
Yeah, sure. So Superstar Ultra was another first for me because it was one of my first goes at Kirby, that and Epic Yarn on Wii, and like I just really dug how the general like copyability gameplay works.
Epic.
And then there's just the 2 Pokemon games, and it was like if it wasn't going to be Heart Gold, Soul Silver was going to be Platinum, because like I like Gen 4 a lot, and like Heart Gold, Soul Silver just has like a cozy kind of feel to it, because even if like the level curve is kind of bad, like being able to walk around with your Pokemon and just like the general way that the Johto games feel, it's just kind of nice and comforting, charming, fun, cozy, whatever. And then I just think that Black and White 2 are like one of the points when they really kind of got a handle on like making a Pokemon game where they had a bunch of old Pokemon mixed in with a bunch of the new ones, because like, you know, obviously Black and White were just Unova Pokemon, so Black and White 2, you know, having it to where you could play with a bunch, like there were a bunch of old Pokemon, and there's a lot of good Pokemon in that Pokedex, because like you got Flygon, you got Walrein, you got like Lucario and Mareep very early on. Like it's just got a really solid Pokedex.
Yeah.
And then I already mentioned like New Super Mario Bros. Was like one of the first like Mario games when I was like actually starting to get into games that I played. And like when I first played, I wasn't super great at it, but like when I look back at it, it's like it's one of the better New Super Mario Bros. Games, just because like it has a lot of, you know, unique ideas to it, and I think that goes a long way with that series.
Sorry, I'm laughing because TFP and Sonic Advance 4. I think it's, for me, it's either between New Super Mario Brothers of the series. There's not, in retrospect, there's not. No, actually, there's like 6, right? There's or something. But like I like the Wii one because it had multiplayer, and I remember like that was a mistake. Because I think I had like, who was it, Josh, Tim, you were there, and I was like, oh no, my lives, they're all gone. I don't want to use a continue. Did you talk about Bowser's Inside Story?
No, I didn't. I went to New Super Mario Bros. Just because I had already talked about that. Like Bowser's Inside Story, it's like it's between that and Dream Team for me. Like, you know, they do kind of jockey for position of which one I like better, because like Bowser's Inside Story is just a really solid, you know, overall Mario and Luigi game, and I really get why it's like the favorite of all of them, because like Bowser is incredibly fun to play as, and I think that like the story and like the battle system in general is just like really good for the series.
It should be in our Mahjong chat. When I share it with you guys. For Mario Bowser's Inside Story, there's 2 things around the ad, where it's like but I'm eating it. I don't know, because people use that a lot for YouTube poop. And then just the final boss song is so phenomenal in Bowser's Inside.
Oh yeah.
The arpeggio.
I completely forgot about mentioning the final boss theme, but like that final boss theme is just top notch. It's definitely like one of the best like Mario songs just in general.
Yoko killed it. Yoko just kills in general. I actually would have a hard time saying it's like, okay, maybe I don't jive with the song, but it's like I don't hate. Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, I don't hate any Yoko Shima. I don't really like Joke's End. This is a good change of my mind. Okay, and then Tim, we're moving on to ya. Anything you want to talk about on yours? Or do you just want me to ask about specific ones? Or like,
Oh, like
because like we
Oh,
typically we've just been like, oh, we'll go over each one and kind of explain why it's on the list.
okay.
But if
Okay,
you don't
so-
want to, okay, go ahead.
Are we starting with like the GBA games?
Oh no, we're on DS still because like yeah.
Oh,
I kind of went it all ahead with these other ones.
okay. So, yeah, I just ended up picking. Yeah, just Pokemon Black and White 2 is definitely my favorite game of all. Mostly because like I just kind of mostly like the whole whole
world one?
post-game stuff.
Oh, right.
What?
Because that one has the world battle too, right? Where you fight the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the one with the World Tournament one. And like, so just like thinking back, it's just like a lot of my DS game. Well, most of my Nintendo console games are always just been like variations of Pokemon. So I'm just like playing the same game over and over again.
That is definitely true. Because you're still going through ZA, right? Or did you finish ZA? Or you beat ZA, but you're still going through it, right?
It's just like I beat ZA, but I haven't finished the DLC.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because it's really grindy.
TFP, you played it too, right?
Yeah, and I can vouch that it is very grindy.
And
But
I
I
can
enjoy it,
trip-
but it is grindy.
I can triple confirm that.
yeah. And the Pokemon Platinum, well, yeah, it's just same thing. I just like the part where they added the Battle Frontier to Pokemon Platinum. That's like, and like the expanded roster, like Pokemon Pokedex in the Gen 4 in Sinnoh region.
Yeah. I didn't play. I feel like I remember Lime Green was like, "You didn't play Platinum." I was like, "Yeah, I didn't." It's my sore spot, maybe, of the series. If they do a Pokemon Platinum Archipelago or like a interesting randomizer around it, then like I would probably give Platinum a shot, even though that's not the way to play it at the same time.
Yeah, because like I just like found it on like the local game shop, and you were just selling a copy of it. They were just selling Platinum for $20. So I just thought it was like that was a steal. So Mario Kart DS, that was just more like nostalgic, just like more nostalgic regions, because like that was just like it's just like an excuse for me to like. I was more of just using Mario Kart DS to use an excuse when I was a kid.
Sorry, I'm losing it because like when people are talking, they put funny stuff because Carl put my stop smoking coach. I don't think we really played when we played Mario Kart together. It was on 3DS for sure though. Or Mario Kart 7.
we didn't have Mario Kart. We didn't really play Mario Kart until like 3DS era or like Double Dash.
That's true, which my neighbor still has.
Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, that was when like when my parents got me a DS, it was like from a Costco, and they just packed in, and like when they bought a system, they just like packed in like a copy of Phantom Hourglass in the game. So that's how I got acquainted. So that's how I got into my started playing the Legend of Zelda series.
Because I was thinking, it's like, we don't really talk about it, but like you're the way I got to play, and I need to not forget to put it on the list. That that's how I got to play Link Between Worlds, which is like one of my favorite Zeldas. So
yeah.
If I ever have Carl and Tom on, I'm just gonna have we're just gonna do the Zelda top 5.
And
Link's
there's
crossbow training.
You would actually have enough for a top 5 too, TFP, right? It would be like,
I would, yeah.
yeah, despite the joke.
Majora's
the last one, there's Shadow Dragon.
Shadow Dragon, we don't really talk about, and I think it's just because it's
I don't really talk. It's just I just thought like, oh, it's Fire Emblem, so I wanted to give it a try. Yeah, I wanted to play it. So
I think even though like most people say it's like not the best way to enjoy that game, it's like it's still serviceable to a degree, I think. But
yeah,
Carl,
Yeah,
were you
right.
gonna take it easy, by the way, or are we gonna pop in here? Carl's putting deckhands. He's putting memes over there. Prin, did you say you got the bounce, or did you like
Yeah, my headset's died like 3 times, so I'm gonna probably hop off in a second.
Alright.
I think.
Well, thanks for joining me, Prin. It's almost 4 a.m. there or something.
It's maybe 6 a.m. actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, probably a good time to not go to bed.
Well, thank you, Prin,
Go
as
to bed.
always. Go to bed.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay.
Pretend to
yeah,
go to
thanks for
bed.
having me on. I will. Okay. Goodbye.
Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.
We're gonna swap Prin for Carl, it looks like, so I'm gonna move Carl over. Hold on. Everyone get situated.
Hello.
Ow.
Hi, Carl.
What's all this then?
You're British. Okay, hold on. What's your new avatar? What you got? Paint brawl.
That's what I ended with last
Oh,
time.
you did? I forgot. Okay. Hope Kay is having a good walk. Had a good walk. You're here now.
Yeah, she's fine.
Fun again. Did you want to talk about your list?
Give me a second here. Let me
Alright.
get myself situated.
Fine. Good dog. Lover. I guess.
Give her bread.
It's true.
So I've been doing a thing where I have to fill out Woot's list too. So is the computer occupied? I forget.
Yeah. It is absolutely occupied.
Okay.
I love how
No, I think that's so
Morph.
much space.
yeah. He looks like the was it the Drake meme where he's like, nah, towards TFP.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fill out my
That's
GBA
right.
games real quick because, you know, this list was just on there. Bowtie. I'm gonna make TFP. I hope I can make TFP regret. Not putting it on. How's that?
I need to. I thought about it.
Darn it.
Also, you spelled it wrong.
Oh, well, that's a different game actually. I think. Summon Knights.
The summon knight with just the NIGHT.
I think maybe 2. Bowtie, maybe 2 actually as well.
But yeah, I will say that for my last slot there, I was between WarioWare, Drill Dozer, and something else that I don't remember. So WarioWare and Drill Dozer.
I gotta say, Pokemon
Oh, and Summon Knight.
GBA was I played it, but it's like that's not one I really like the series. I don't think. I think I really liked it when it was DS. So like I still have nostalgia for them, but like I didn't get to play Emerald, for example, because it was my sister's. I was like, I don't really want to play Ruby because it doesn't have the Emerald stuff. Okay, I think that's good. That's good. That's in character. I'm getting bonus points. I gotta probably
That's a fun
put
game too.
Bonus soda.
bonus soda. And put a good
Bonus
one.
soda.
Fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duel Soul is a good pick. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna steal that. I feel weird not having Fire Emblem, but it's like Castlevania Art of Sorrow is right there too, so it's like I don't know. Mother 3? Oh, what the fuck? God damn it. I can never make it. These are harder than I thought they would be. 3DS might be the easier one for me because I don't think I have.
To name games and stuff. Who crossed out New Super Mario?
No, that was because you had.
You did.
Yeah, you had Stop Smoking Coach and you didn't uncross it.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm a cop to Eternal Duel Soul. That has a lot of nostalgia for me. Just everyone watching this, just know Mother 3 would be on the list, and Fire Emblem would be on the list, and Aria of Sorrow would be on the list. But I gotta be different. I gotta be different.
Rip to you, but I'm different.
I'm different. I'm putting, once I find it, my memories. I'm gonna put Mario Golf Advanced Tour. Oh wait, no. Oh shit. Wait, do I put Advanced Tour or Power Tour? Or do I like the tennis game more than the golf game? I'm gonna put the golf one. Okay.
Good.
Oh man. Oh.
Also, it's Advanced Tour, not Advanced. Tour.
Advanced Battle. Okay, so Woot, if you have answers, I'm ready to fill you.
Beg your pardon?
I'm ready to fill them out.
Okay. Well, first I think I would put Pokemon Emerald.
Okay,
Emerald.
another one.
Very much into the Pokemon in the Gen 3-4 time. Gen 3-4-5 especially. And I think I'd put Wario Land 4 in there.
Oh. Chris reminded me, or Chris was talking about how he actually never played the Wario Land 4s, and that's why he hasn't played Pizza Tower or Anton Blast. And I was like, man, that's he's got an interesting way to approach games. I'll say that.
And I'd probably also put Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga in
Okay,
there.
I'm gonna copy Carl's so I save time on my life. No, just kidding.
What are you copying of mine?
Smoking Sick style.
Yeah, I just copied because you wrote it out already. Also, folks, I would put Golden Sun too, but it's a tight list. I can't get rid of Ham Heartbreak. That's hard. Oh, hold on. I have to actually not take from Carl's because it has this. There we go. Game Boy Advance. Actually, the more I think about it, it's like that is a packed list as well.
Yeah, it's. But I. Let me think.
You thinking?
Yeah.
TFP, this is a weird question while we're waiting. Like, was
This is a
there
weird answer.
a horror games on the Game Boy Advance?
Oh, I own one. Hold on.
Let me think.
It's the one of my few box Dead to Rights. Yeah,
That's not a horror game.
sure it is.
Nope. That's I. will
It's a horror that
personally-
it's on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
No,
but
that's
that's not what
anything.
we're asking.
That's
Um,
that's any game ported for the most part. GBA has a lot of
no?
undiscovered gems that it's like I'd like to expand my, because like there's like I think I showed Tim it was like there's a really good Dragon Ball beat 'em up one that was fun.
There's like the closest maybe would be Kamaitachi no Yoru.
Oh, just the port of that? Okay,
Yeah,
I guess that counts. I was
Like,
hoping
that's
for like an
close.
original, you know.
yeah. There's like I think there's like a Silent Hill novel that's like a GBA thing.
I'm gonna type
Only came out
horror
in
games on the
Japan.
GBA.
I'm looking right now. There's
Metroid Fusion. You know what? No, but good enough answer.
No, but kinda.
I forgot Clock Tower was on like what is it? The Sega something. Oh, the Wonder Swan. It's on the Wonder Swan.
apparently
Oh, yeah.
LRG made a Night Trap for Game Boy Advance. I didn't know that.
Sure, that seems like a terrible way to play Night Trap, which is already not the thing you really want to play, but you know, whatever.
I think that I could probably put Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rare Rescue Team in the
Yeah,
last
sure.
slot.
Last?
Yeah, because I had I said Fire Red also. not just
Oh,
Emerald.
okay. That must have been lost in translation. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off because I'm having a little trouble
With your mic.
the mic.
Okay. Well, thanks
yeah.
for hopping on.
Oh,
Hopefully next time you could be on PC or something.
Yeah,
there's Urban Yeti. That's a horror
What the hell
game.
is that?
Look it up.
Urban Yeti. Oh, that one? Just
It's horrifying.
that is something.
Urban Yeti is more of a horror game than Dead to Rights.
Let me go over my games real quick. Boktai 2.
Urban Yeti like worth a lot.
Yeah.
Also, is Urban Yeti like built on the Grand Theft Auto engine?
No. It's just a ripoff.
Good
Okay.
old Urban Yeti. Boktai 2, I think as much as I like Boktai 1, I had a hard time with the stealth part of it. Because like it's isometric and it didn't play as well as like I could have managed at the time. So Boktai 2 and 3 shifting a little more to like action, I think was when I really liked the series. Summon Night, again, it's a Tales game to me in terms of like the combat is kind of very Talesy. So I like that. Hem Heartbreak, that could be a future stream if I go back to Hamtaro games. Just because I don't remember if I 100% that game, because it's hard to 100% Hamtaro games. But it's a cool point and click ass kind of thingy. I like it. That's horror. Tim will also comment on Eternal Dual Soul, but it's like it's got all the characters. I really like the music. TFP was okay with the music at best. And I don't know, it didn't have a story, but it was kind of a fun collection game. And normally I don't like collectathons. It's not a collectathon in the sense, but I don't know. And then Advanced Tour, I like the RPG elements. So I guess I kind of do have Golden Sun on here because of course Camelot made Advanced Tour, and you could actually do the hand stuff. Not in Advanced Tour.
Beg your pardon?
Wait, actually, I thought maybe you can do an Advanced Tour. You could do the push and stuff. I think there's an Easter egg where it pops up or something. If not in Advanced Tour, then definitely in the Power Tennis one, because that's one of the ball save things. You summon a hand and it grabs the ball and brings it back to you. So I don't know, if you've played Golden Sun and you haven't played the Mario Golf, Mario Tennis DS Game Boy games, they're not the same. They're not RPG, but it's cool. Okay, shut up. Okay, I think we're gonna still go in order here. So yeah, TFP.
I like that first Fire Emblem game a lot. It's got my favorite Fire Emblem character out of any of them in it.
Elliewood.
No, I'm not bright.
Other Marth?
Nope.
Hector.
That's me.
It's Irk.
I already said Irk is the funny.
I know.
What's wrong with me?
Get out of here, Gen Z Hector.
Oh,
it's really cool. It's a game that I have nostalgia for because I liked Super Smash Brothers, and then they were like, "Oh, we're releasing the Fire Emblem, which the Marth and Roy is from." And I think I told this story.
he's not even in. They're not even in it
at some point. But I got really confused because I was like, "Oh, they changed Roy's name to Elliewood because he just looked like Roy."
I remember you said that, and Bright got sad. I just want to mention real quick. I did not make the joke because that was not relevant at the time of the playthrough. Well, actually, kind of was, but I should have said, "You know what games I'm in, Elliewood? I'm in Elliewood. I'm in Fire Emblem 6 and 7."
I definitely thought that. That's Hollywood.
Okay. Anyway, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow is my favorite of the Igarashi Castlevania games. It's cool. I like it both from a mechanic thing and a lore thing. My favorite thing is that the way to defeat Dracula is that he's used to your Western magics and religions, so you just get a bunch of Shinto priests, and Dracula's like, "What is this? What is happening?"
And just wait until he gets the Maoist monk. The Maoists.
The Taoist, I think, is what
I
you
would
mean.
say Taoist. Mao Zedong, you know?
Monk is very different. Speaking of expensive GBA games, Ninja 5.0 is really cool.
It's a Konami,
game that
right?
I do not own. Yes, maybe. I don't remember.
It's also a weird name.
Can you repeat the question? In Europe, it's just Ninja Cop, which is kind of funny.
I'll look it up.
But it's like a really, it is, yeah, published by Konami.
First announced at Konami Gamers Day in 2003. Players take the role of Joe Usugi.
It's a ninja. It's like a really good Ninja Gaiden, basically. Not that like Ninja Gaiden is a bad Ninja Gaiden, but it's just another really good 2D ninja platformer, and it's a lot of fun. Kururin,
Irritating.
I like a lot. It's hard to say. Rotating, irritating stick. I don't know. It's weird, and I like it. It's fun to guide the little rotating helicopter through the levels. And then I really like WarioWare. It is one of my favorite Nintendo series because it's, you know, fun and weird, and they do a lot of interesting things with it.
I'm actually kind of surprised that well, we'll get there because it's okay. So I'm doing an order of people who joined, so it's actually Tim next.
Oh, okay. So, are all my GBA games or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I've put Fire Emblem on the top of my list, and yeah, it was just like it's like the first time I got into playing Fire Emblem, and it kind of introduced me to like a lot of the characters that are still some of my favorite ones.
Whenever we go to cons, if there's a Lin thing, he gets it.
Yeah.
Or Eliwood as well. You know, the thing with Fire Emblem is like I wasn't because Tim was like showing me characters from it, and I think the difference is like I had Path of Radiance was my first one, so I actually hadn't played this one until like way later on.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is good. No wonder it stayed. So.
Yeah. So the next one was Pokemon Emerald. That was, Emerald was, I think, it was like, I think I just like, it's just kind of like retrospective, like just like thinking, like playing it after a while, like I didn't really appreciate its value as a kid, and then like thinking back on it now, it's just like, it's like a lot more fun because like the same thing with where they introduced the Battle Frontier and finding out like other ways to play.
The Battle Frontier is one of our biggest flubs on your channel. The fact that the moment I remember specifically, this is the one that stands out, that we didn't know that you can't use Sacred Ash in battle.
Yeah.
You're like, what? No. We had to do another run of the Battle Pyramid, and it's like, fuck the Battle Pyramid. Sorry.
And, Pokemon Pinball is just I just generally like pinball games. Like I don't really like, but and like Pokemon Pinball was kind of like the thing. Like once they introduced that, like, oh man, like I really like that one. I guess like the Ruby Sapphire. I guess like Pokemon Ruby Sapphire Pinball.
Oh, if I don't know if Evan's here, but if you're here, pinball.
Yeah. And the next one's like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duel Soul. I kind of remember that one from elementary school. Because, like, back then, like, we had this sort of thing called... We had this thing called Entrepreneur Day, where like, basically, like, students were allowed to, like, basically kind of, like, start our own selling business.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. So we could bring the days where we could bring stuff and then sell them with the fake money that we had.
Yeah, with the fake, like the fake school money, and I ended up buying a copy. That's how I ended up getting Eternal Duel.
Wait, what the fuck? I didn't know that. Someone was selling video games there, and I got cheated one time because it's like I don't want to say the name, but like I had to run the store the whole time, and they didn't let me go look around. I had cash. I was a good boy at the time. Actually, no, I was a bad boy. Never mind, that's not true. But what?
Yeah, and the last one was like this. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie is like the same story. That's like the same. I also got the SpongeBob SquarePants movie from that.
What the fuck? What did I get? I got like candy and shit, and you got video games. I got that's like going to like an arcade, and then it's like, oh Tim, I got an eraser and a pencil. What did you get? I got the electric guitar and the speaker system. Like fuck. I remember I wanted some stuff too, and it just went away. Like there's a Knuckles plush. Did you guys have that, Carl? TFP? Did you have anything?
Nope.
No.
What?
You didn't have Entrepreneur Day? Okay.
Nope.
No.
It was a cool concept because it did make us be like, okay, we have to be good because we get the fake money for being good kids.
Yeah.
Or getting good grades and shit. So it was a nice incentive, and it was also like fueled by us. Okay, Carl. We're on you. GBA.
The Game Boy
Goodbye.
Advance, a console that I did not own until way later in my life. I believe the DS was in its mid to late era before I really started playing any sort of Game Boy Advance game. That being said, Mother 3 was probably the first one that I played out of all the things that I could have possibly played. And beat, and totally didn't cry through.
I was gonna say, it's like between all the games on our list, that is like the most like it impacted me, man.
Yeah, it just messed.
Maybe one of my, if we had another prompt, like favorite final bosses, that one is like, it's got to be one of my favorites.
Pokemon Fire Red was the game alongside Leaf Green that every one of my friends owned, and it frustrated me. I still liked playing Red and Blue, but it frustrated me. And then I played it finally, and I was like, I get it now. I've been missing out.
You're that Always Sunny bit with
You're Danny.
Yeah.
I get it. Fire Red also kind of holds a special place in my heart in terms of like stream, because that's my first time talking on your channel.
Yeah.
And what a mistake that was.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Golden Sun, every time I play that game, it just gets better. There's just something about it that's just so well done every time.
Had you played it before you streamed it?
Yes, I had played
Okay.
it. I had watched somebody play it straight through once, and then that was like, oh my god.
I don't know why I thought
Many a year ago.
streaming it was the first time you.
Yeah, me
played
too.
Golden
I thought,
Sun.
I don't remember.
But yeah, then I played it, and then I hadn't touched Golden Sun forever, and then I was like, you know what? You know why I probably said something like that is because when I first played Golden Sun, I played it on emulator.
Oh, okay.
So when I played it on stream, I was probably like, this is the first time because it's in my hands.
An
physically
actual
speaking.
cartridge.
Yeah. So
I want to play their other game. Like they have a PS1 game, Camelot, Beyond and Beyond. I've never played that. I really want to play it. I don't know if anyone else has heard of it, but it's basically
Nope.
it looks like is it Beyond and Beyond, or is it the Holy Ark? Well, one of them is like it's good. It looks good. I want to try it. Type in Beyond and Beyond and look at it. It's like, oh yeah, that's them. In fact, I'm gonna write that down on games I should play. Okay, sorry, keep going.
oh, hang on, I'm looking at Beyond.
Oh,
and Beyond.
it's also Shining. Sorry, Shining the Holy Ark is the one I was thinking of, but Beyond and Beyond looked cool too.
Looks like a very obscure PS1 game.
Yeah, and check out Shining the Holy Ark, and then you'll be like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that one is, yeah. Looking at the two, I was like, yeah, Shining the Holy Ark. That is way more Golden Sun if you look at it.
But it's actually not as expensive as I thought it was going to be on the Ebby.
The Ebby and the flow.
The Ebby. Yeah.
Sorry to
I
interrupt.
was expecting at least $100. I really like the oh, okay.
I'm sizing it.
I was like, oh, you're just gonna take it away from me. That's fine.
No, I'm just sizing it. I'm size queen. I don't know what that means. Actually, I do. Never mind.
Yeah,
you
me
do.
This is your stream.
You're,
Don't lie
you're-
about
you're
things.
saying a lot of things tonight.
He always says a lot of things.
That's
Anyways, WarioWare. I played the GameCube game first, so I thought that was the original game. It took me many years to learn that it's not the original game.
correct.
This is not at all the original game.
It's the second one, I
Yes.
think.
So, but that being said, I really enjoy the Game Boy Advance game. In part that I have such a small palette of Game Boy Advance games that I really just like kind of treasure. This is a very hard list to kind of make up because
Yeah.
honestly, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is a choice.
What do you mean
Because
by that?
I don't love that game, but like it's kind of been a staple for me as far as Game Boy Advance games go.
I think I
So,
remember
that's
you
the
saying that because like you tend to hit when you were playing it. You hit that point where you're like, I'm kind of good. But you like I'm not trying to speak for you. You know, I tend to for some reason. But it's like
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like there is definitely that point where like I get to it and I'm like, I just don't have an interest for this game anymore, but I have to keep like chugging along. And like yeah, we've made the joke about jokes end, but like that place sucks. I'm sorry, it just does. Nobody has fun there.
And then what about
It's
I feel like
too
Dream
much work.
Team or not Dream Team. Sorry, Partners in Time. You also kind of hit that, even though that's what you said was your favorite, right?
Yeah, and I will give the respect to Bowser's Inside Story to to eventually get into that and play through that again. Even though I don't know how the hell I'm gonna stream that.
Carefully.
Gotta figure that one out. No, I'm talking about like switching the DS from landscape to portrait, or from portrait to, or switching it from top to bottom to side
Yeah.
for stream
Carefully.
sake. I might have to just like prepare that honestly if I do it, but I just remember being the most bored. I think I think the honest truth about Mario and Luigi games, and again I put Superstar Saga on the list because I just don't have any other Game Boy Advance games to put on this list. But like I don't know, I don't love Mario and Luigi, but like that's just the staple for me for Game Boy Advance right now.
I think I get it.
You don't love the brothers?
Yeah, I don't.
I got pissed off again because I'm looking. I keep going down to the DS game. It's like, where is Hotel Dusk? I keep pissing myself off because I can't put more games on there.
Where is Flower, Sun, and Rain?
I can't. I haven't played it. Play that.
Where's Trace Memory?
I played it, but I want to play the new one.
The new one's really good.
Okay, we're moving to 3DS games, which I surprisingly finished. Mainly because I took answers off of Carl. that helped. I
used my backlog to do this.
Awakening. Awakening's got to be on there. A lot of. I think that was the moment I was locked into Fire Emblem the most, because it's like I could. We had a lot of conversations, Tim and I, about Fire Emblem at that point in particular. Everyone else got it. Johnny got it. Josh got it. Jake got it. Everyone got it.
Yeah, that was like the one that everyone.
That is the like Fire Emblem, I think, for my group. And then we played Fates, and then it slowed down. Fire Emblem popularity kind of slowed down in our group. I don't know why.
It's a real mystery.
Tomodachi Life also, of course. I just have so much fun not doing anything and having the game do things for me. And I also just have a lot of nostalgia for it in the sense that like I did what I did with you guys, with our friend group, Tim and I. I put all of our friends in a group. I put other characters in there, and then I made a log detailing it and having fun with it. And like everyone who was reading the logs got into it. Like Johnny was like, "When am I getting married?" He asked that like each day, and he's like, "Give it a moment." And then, funnily enough, when we do the one nowadays, he was the first one to get married, I think. The Lucia.
Yeah.
Denpamen 3, I love it. I like. I don't know. It's weird. It's fun and weird and quirky, quirked up on that Kush, So it was good. Link Between Worlds. Honestly, I thought I copied this off of Tim, but I was like, oh, it's actually in Carl's head. Because I borrowed it from Tim. And then I gave it back to him in 2 days, and I was like, yep, I'm done. I beat the entire game on hero mode or whatever. And he's like, okay. It's I think TFP, you haven't played it, but
Nope.
I think that you would enjoy this one in particular, even though you're like, I don't think so. And it's like, no, it's very fast paced puzzles, fun rental system. It's a way to describe that. I like the plot too. I like the flip, It's an interesting perspective. And then New Leaf, that's the killer. I have a lot of hours on that. I didn't even catch everything or something. Or did I? I don't know. But New Leaf is the reason why, like, if a new Animal Crossing comes out, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go too crazy anymore. And then you guys were like, what happened to your island? Why does it like look like that now in a week? And it's like, well, it's just a small thing I did. But yeah, if you want to know more about like me loving New Leaf, there's a VOD of Chris and I playing through it before the servers shut down. So just have a lot of nostalgia for that game. That's
Wait a
me.
second.
Okay. I go now. I really like the Super Mario 3D Land, 3D World bits. Those are probably my favorite 3D Mario games.
Do you like
that it's
the ice skating?
I love the shades.
That was when you were playing that, right?
Yes, that was when Carl was playing that and I was dying, I believe, was what was happening in that clip.
You're a poopy head.
Exactly. Literally what was happening to me during that clip. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. The level design is impeccable. It's real good. Persona Q and Persona Q2 are games that I really enjoy. I put Q2 just because I think it does a few more interesting things with the level design than Q1 did.
I hear. What about the characterization? Do you think it's better in 2? Because like I remember playing Q1 and it's like I don't know if I gel with it too much.
I enjoyed both of them. Like I don't have any complaints.
Okay.
It mostly because I feel like the way that I view all of the mini splendored Persona spin-offs of that era is Persona 3 and 5 people are fucking around, and then Persona 4 people are doing things. And that kind of tracks for almost all of them.
That's true. Oh god damn it.
Speed, are you okay?
No, I thought about the Chibi Robo for DS games. I'm pissing myself off. Look at this shit list. Why is it only 5?
You came up with the concept of this show. There is no one to blame.
Where's
but
Chibi
yourself.
Robo? God damn it.
Just picturing you with like the woolly sign that just says where's Chibi
Where's
Robo?"
Marvel? Where's the land?
Kid Icarus Uprising is the game that destroys wrists, but it's a whole lot of fun to play. And that
It's
game
my
is
sore
just
spot.
goofy.
I gotta play it.
It's a game that I enjoy. Before Hades, it was like the best interpretation of Greek mythology in video games, which is really weird to say, but it's also kind of accurate. Pocket Card Jockey is a game that is. I'm gonna say this a lot about all of these games. It's weird. I love it. Pocket Card Jockey has the funniest setup, I think, for like what that game actually is, because like it starts and your character gets run over by a horse and dies.
Yes. I remember you telling me about it.
Spoilers for the opening of Pocket Card Jockey. It's incredible. And then it's just a really fun solitaire game, and also it's got horse racing, and that's the hot new thing lately, apparently. So, so hop on Pocket Card Jockey. There's a Switch version. Go have fun. And then Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure is a game that I didn't realize was super rare until many years later when I think Dolly brought it up, and then I was like, oh yeah, I have that game. And she was like, oh, what? It's really rare. And I was like, what? No, I just got it at my local store. It can't be that. Oh my god, what is this price?
And then at that part it flashes the price.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my car.
Yeah. But it's really good, like rhythm heaven-esque. Like you have a bunch of little rhythm mini games to songs, and it's got like a fun story. I like the characters in it. And if you're unfamiliar with Rhythm Thief characters, there's a character that I am going to link, and you're going to be like, oh, that's why TFP.
Well, just the main character,
game.
or
no, it's
Okay.
one of the side characters.
It's funny because the main character is already an answer.
The main character already is an answer as well, but I do just want to point out, look at this detective.
You didn't have to say those words.
I didn't have to say those words, but look at this.
TFP, I just want to say,
Uh-huh.
every time you say "look at this,"
Look at this.
Take a look at this.
my brain always fills in cat.
Look at this cat.
You have broken yourself for me, okay? Because it does not matter. You could be like, you could be telling me like, hey, look at this, important manual for the bomb,
For the bomb. It's because for context.
yeah.
It's because we in Phasmophobia, I like to find the pictures of cats everywhere, and then I will just hold them in front of Carl and say, "Look at this cat."
I was telling my sister because like the Korean show we watch, she adopted a blind cat, and I was like, if I show that to him, he's legit just gonna go, "Aww." TFB is like the only person I know that legit does the "Aww."
Because cats are adorable. And
I'll show it to you maybe eventually, and you'll be like, "Oh."
Aww.
Can't do it now. Okay.
Anyway, that's like not an antagonist, but a has some occasional conflicts with the Rhythm Thief, Phantom R.
Folks, while
But is a detective who outsmarts him as well, and also gets confused for a boy. So just all the characters, I guess.
as the next people that talk about the list, I'm gonna edit this to just be TFP. It's easy edit.
You're not wrong.
Wait, do I make it now or you?
Either you're editing.
Okay, sorry. So it's Tim's now, right?
It'd be Tim. Yes.
Timbo.
Oh, my turn.
Yes.
Yep.
So Fire Emblem Awakening. Yeah, that was like the big game we always talked about at school, with our fan group and everything. And
I remember, in particular, what pissed me off is like when our friends started to put lethality on there, because we would do like the street battle thing. Like my sister always had fucking lethality, and it's like I had like my units are like 300 something, and then hers was like 200, but I would still die because your lethality proc. I was like fucking pissed off.
And like I think it's like Jake. He was like talking about like basically talking about like breeding mechanics in this game.
That's true. That is a thing.
Because they are interesting. That's not in any of the Fire Emblems you have, Carl. Or wait, yeah, no.
No, so like you pair up characters and then the parentage confers stats to the child, and yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. And so the next one was like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Sun and Moon. That was like, I think like out of all of them, I don't think like the 3DS Pokemon games were really that like impactful for me at that point. But like I just like the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon because there's like a lot more you could do.
Yeah, it's my sore
It's
spot
like a
for that.
surfing
Like,
mini game.
they're not sore spot, but I was like, I just didn't play that one.
Yeah,
I know Jake had
I like
it.
the weird surfing thing in that game.
yeah. I remember like doing the Mantine surfing thing to like travel to islands rather than just flying there.
Yeah. I think when it came to our group, the one we played the most though was actually X and Y. So that's why that one, even though I don't think it's that great, in my opinion, like still important, I guess, to me. I remember
I like it
when our
for
house was
being
getting
the first
renovated.
dress-up game.
Yes, that. But I remember Josh came over while my house was still like a wreck at one point because we were taking off all the flooring, and like we watched an Initial D and we played Pokemon, and I made pasta.
That sounds like the life.
That was a good day.
Yeah, it's like I remember like in like there was like we did multi battle on Pokemon X and Y, and like I think it's like you and Johnny.
Oh yeah,
You
we
just
both
both
had
did-
Charizard. I had the shiny Charizard, and then did we lose that?
I can't remember. I think you guys won. Yeah, and then so the next one was Bravely Default. That was like the first time I actually played a JRPG from start to finish.
That is true. Now I think about it.
Yeah,
I can't say the thing that I really like about the first Bravely Default because it's like the biggest spoiler ever, but there's a thing in that game that makes me laugh.
You could,
yeah, it's like, yeah, and then like, yeah, it's like, so like, yeah, I kind of like like this is like kind of like the first time I got like investing in like the stories and the characters and everything. And I ended up like that was like enough to buy me like for me to go buy the sequel series Bravely Second.
which I don't think you talk about as much.
No, I don't really talk about it. Yeah, I was like, it's just like I kind of like stopped playing the game. Then like one day, it's like I think like a couple years ago, I just started like just to pick it up again, and start playing again. Yeah, and next one is like Super Smash Bros. 3DS. That was kind of like the first time I played against played Smash Bros. outside of a friend group because like they had like they introduced the whole. That's like when Wi-Fi play was like a lot more easier to use. And I also like this whole Smash Run.
Yeah,
The
I
whole
thought it was
Smash Run
weird
game,
that like that wasn't in. I was expecting that to be like, okay, I don't really like playing on the DS, but if they move that to the Wii U one, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna like it, and then it's the weird board game.
Yeah, we got Smash Tour on the console instead.
Yeah. They're TFP. There's. I was
All right,
rushing it.
Perfect.
There it is.
Nailed it.
And like the last one was like Persona Q. That was just. I think I just had Persona Q. It was kind of like because like back then I haven't even finished playing I haven't finished Persona 3 or 4 at that point.
Yeah, that's the funny part.
So I ended up like going like most of the getting to know the characters and everything and being able to and I kind of liked how. Like I also like I actually kind of like the gameplay, even though like people, I think like Kevin said, it was just basically Extreme Odyssey. Or something.
It's just Extreme Odyssey.
Yeah, it's just Extreme Odyssey, but
Which I don't think is a bad thing. It's just like
It's not. Yeah, it's not a bad thing. It is just here's Extreme Odyssey, but with Persona characters. Have
Yeah.
fun.
I want to mention like the reason why Tim had not finished 4 or 3 is because he was coming over to play them. Well, not 3, but 4. And then he bought it himself, and then he was like, I don't want to hang out with Kevin anyway. I forgot how far you got. Were you were past Rise's, I think.
I think I just finished Naoto's dungeon, and that was
Yeah, I think so. And I remember I was like, "Oh, Tim, look, I have Golden. We could put on the Vita TV." And I showed him my save, and he fell asleep. I was like, "Look, I'm playing on hard, very hard." And he was like,
yeah, like we were playing like that playing Persona 4. That was like we played that for like 6 years. Well, I was playing that for 6 years
because it was slow going. Because it was like
yeah,
we couldn't hang out every time.
We couldn't just like hang out.
And you know what? Tim was a maverick. He wouldn't go home to save. So he would lose like 2 hours of progress. And I'm like, I told you so, bro. It was like, well, whatever. It was and that's also the day I had a bag of Kit Kats and he opened it and ate it without asking. Okay. Yeah, the good time. Persona.
Yeah.
Carl.
Yes.
Look at this.
Wait,
Look
where
at
am I
this
looking?
photograph.
Wait, can I just do... Wait. What the fuck is this file? Okay, never mind. I was gonna take a picture of a cat and just put it into the
Oh.
thingy.
Yeah, it only works when TFP does it.
Okay, TFP, you do it.
Carl, look at this.
You gotta show me something.
Hold on. I wasn't prepared. I thought I was just say it.
Pathetic.
But I
Mario
can
Kart
fix
7 is a real good game.
Mario Kart 7.
It was the first game I played on my 3DS because it was the download game that came with it.
Yes.
Carl, look at this cat.
And casuals only.
Look at how happy she
That-
is.
That is a cat. That
She's
is a
so
spot.
happy. She's being petted.
I
That is
forget
in
Mario
fact-
Kart 7 doesn't have Waluigi though, right?
Correct.
It does not.
Yeah, it sucks that it doesn't have it, or have him in it, but
It did have Metal Mario. I thought that was fun.
it just, I don't know, it always played really smooth for me. It always was fun to play. All the tracks I thought were really good.
That introduced Neo Bowser, and that's one of my favorite tracks.
I just like the Rainbow Road in that one. Rainbow Road 7 is my favorite Rainbow Road. Very close to
SNES?
Rainbow Road. Well, there's SNES and then there's 64.
Hmm.
Those are like the 3 kings of Rainbow Roads in Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 7 was another game that we played a lot during lunch at school, so
Yeah. It just I think like Mario Kart DS was close, but Mario Kart 7 like it was like finesse.
it's the 3DS, not the NES.
That's true.
Yeah.
Super Mario 3D Land was the breath of fresh air, I feel like, to all of the new supers that had came out by that point. Seeing the 3D Mario game back on the handheld, I thought was a good touch. Everything about it just felt nice and fresh, and it was fun to play back in the day.
I didn't actually play it. Should have mentioned that. I only played the Wii U one.
Awful.
The Wii U one, I have a copy that is very signed. I think I've mentioned.
Yeah, you met with Charles Martinet, right? And then...
I met Charles Martinet.
I like to think that you just met Charles Martinet at different times, and he was like, "Oh, you're Mario. Can you say it?" And then the next time, "Oh, you're Luigi, right? Can you?"
No, he just did it all at once. It was very fun. Charles Martinet is a very nice person.
Sorry, Carl.
That's okay. A Link Between Worlds, the not sequel to Link to the Past. One of the best Zelda games out there. Better than
Minish Cap.
I called it first.
I know
You were
this.
too slow.
He doesn't have Minish Cap on there. Kick him on his
Oh,
GBA
get
list.
wrecked! His list is ruined. Get that trash to the garbage. Link Between Worlds was such an exciting thing to see when it came out back in the many years ago, because you had Link to the Past, and then it was like they're bringing back everything, and I thought it was just gonna be kind of like, okay, well, it's just in the style of it, but they were like, no. This is gonna be mostly the same map as the original game, but with this huge spin and twist and everything. It's perfect.
I didn't even mention the wall stuff. That was a really cool element. The merging with the thing. I didn't even talk about it. Exciting rentals. Is myself. Not the fact that it kind of feels almost Okami-esque in the painting element. Even though, no, it's not. But I don't know. It gave me the same vibes.
But yeah. Animal Crossing New Leaf. I spent many hours playing through New Leaf. But to be fair,
upon Minnie Mouse,
I feel like I play many hours of all Animal Crossing games, with the exception of Animal Crossing
City?
DS.
No, the Wild World, yeah.
Yeah, Wild World. I've tried to play that game. I can't.
I think it's hard to go backwards from City Folk to Wild World because they're almost identical.
Well, it's just the big thing of like, it's so the frame rate just kills it for me. You move
and you visit Speed's Island on New Horizons.
I know, but like that, I don't know. That game it's unfortunately a product of the past. Like, there's nothing you can do about it at this point.
There's one thing that pissed me off about it, because like there is a weird glitch that I don't think is documented, where it's like I would talk to a horse and then my game would like soft lock. So fucking horses. Like Savannah, I think, was the one that would crash my game. Savannah or Victoria, I think was the other names. Like, darn it, get off my island. It's not even an island. We never played New Leaf together.
No, we didn't. That was unfortunately just after our time, I think.
Yeah.
I think we were when we started hanging out was like at the end of that, and then we were in the barren landscape. Of,
we were in
like,
we were in the podcast of what do you think they're gonna add to the next Animal Crossing?
Yeah, someday.
You're gonna ask
how
something.
Many years did it take?
Yes,
10, but not 10. Actually, like 7. Right?
Too many years.
8, 7 or 8.
Perhaps
not
6 or 7.
Yeah, I was crazy once.
Oh. And then Pokemon X. I feel like it's not really that well received as a good Pokemon game. I could be wrong, but I feel like every time I hear people talk about X, they're like, eh. And I don't know. I liked it just because it was kind of casually easy for me. Like, you get
it's very chill.
It's really chill game. And like as far as like the broadening the Pokemon mechanics that have come out, like I kind of liked the idea of just the Mega Evolution. It made a lot more sense than all the other ones that are like really hard to just kind of track and stuff.
I got a Lin. Sorry.
But yeah,
I think it's interesting because like I think the biggest opponent against X and Y is Bright. Well, then again, that's like he doesn't like any of the
That's
3D
most
games.
things.
You can't just say that. Well, I mean, there are things because it's particularly things he's passionate about, and he is quite passionate about Pokemon. I was just gonna say it's
Also-
like I think I'm in the middle. It's like I think it's okay. I can only remember the snowy town and then the big what's it called? France.
Lumiose.
Lumiose, yeah. Like those are the areas I remember. And it's like I don't remember anything else. So I don't know. I think it did come out at a good time though, and I think it was still like a decent 3D. Sure, some stuff is left aside when you make a jump, but I think it was serviceable. I think I just didn't like the team.
Like
I didn't like the enemy team.
dress up. I like dress up.
I didn't like Team Flare. You would think I would.
Team Flare is lame, and I'm glad that after that they kind of learned that to make the teams goofballs.
Or alternatively, like I think that like sure the team goofball, but like I really like what's her face? You know the Sun Moon plot.
Lumiose or
Foundation.
Yeah, the Aether Foundation
Lusamine.
and Lusamine. Yes. I like that.
Yeah, like that's good. But what I'm saying is that like Team Skull are funny. And then Team Yell are hilarious because it's just that one lady's brother's weird friends. And it's just watch over my sister, and they decide to do it by being weird, obnoxious fans, and it's funny.
I think Lusamine is an interesting character just because the more they kind of reveal about her, the more you're like, okay, she's crazy because of multiple reasons. Like dead husband. That's a pretty good reason to go off the deep end. And then she lost them because of these weird fuck ass Pokemon. And then the Pokemon are fuck ass because the artist got a lot of their stuff rejected from Sugimura because he was like, oh, this doesn't fit Pokemon. So it's like, okay, I like Lusamine's arc thing. I kind of wish it ended a little better. I think they it's a good contrast because like I hear from the show, and Tim could vouch for this, like the fact that like she's a lot happier in the show is an interesting contrast. If I can recall, she's like, oh yeah, you know, I love my kids.
I think she was just like more like on the other side where she's a lot more like embarrassing to the kids.
And having the kids also be like your kind of mainstay follow around rivals is adds to, I think, like you kind of know them more than you know Lusamine, and I think that's the point to me. You like when it comes to parental issues, and you know, like you're talking to someone, it's like you know the person, not as much the parents, right? So maybe that's just how I kind of see it. And then you kind of see why the kids are kind of the way they are as well. I don't know. I'm kind of maybe going a little extra, but it's short. Pokemon X. There's nothing to it. In short, Pokemon X and Lysander is stupid. Why do you do all this shit? Pokemon. Okay, buddy. And he's like one of the villains that like dies, right?
No.
No? Who?
No.
Oh, I thought he dies. Who dies?
No,
dies?
Cyrus.
Cyrus dies. Okay.
Yeah.
Cyrus is crazy too.
Cyrus is weird.
I like the Giovanni comic because that's when Giovanni's like, okay, wait, hold on, this is getting a little weird. And goes to Lysander's like, what the fuck are you doing? Just make money, idiot. I love Giovanni though. Okay, well that was the 3DS. I don't know how much longer you guys want to go.
I'm getting pretty tired, so I may tap out.
Okay.
No deadlock.
You're past hour 3, so
yeah, I think we're good here. There's definitely other ones I would want to do with Pokemon, like favorite characters of Pokemon would be a good one. Tim, there are other tabs at the bottom that you can fill out stuff. Sorry,
yeah,
you've already been doing it.
I filled it out.
Let me go. Let me go over Tim's stuff real quick before we call it, because he's been going through it. Got Infernape, Heracross. Yeah, I was telling people like Prin also loves Heracross, and it's like, oh, you know who else does? Timbo. And then Gallade, Ceruledge. Yeah, I remember Ceruledge was like the surprise one for you. Where it's like, oh yeah, this one's really cool. This is a Mega Man character. And I do remember Fire is your favorite. I didn't know. Well, I guess Fighting. No, that makes sense. Fairy, I wasn't. Fairy and Bug, I'm surprised about. I guess.
I mean, like Fairy just kind of grew on to me.
Fairy is definitely you either was like, okay, this makes sense, or it's like mechanically, it's too strong. It's too kind of changed up the dynamics of Pokemon I liked before. But it's like I like Fairy. I'm okay with Fairy. Bug. Wait, Tim also put Mega Beef Bowl for video game foods. And Tim has Digimon to put. I don't know some of these. Do you know TFP? Who's Aldamon?
Aldamon I'm less familiar with, but Omnimon is the combination of Greymon and Garurumon.
I am at Aldamon. Okay, it's a fire fella. Okay. And then Omnimon. I thought someone else put Omnimon. Omnimon looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh hero.
Digimon, Time Stranger, I think.
Where Garurumon? Also in Time Stranger.
It's a werewolf.
Oh. Okay. And then Gallantmon. Oh, okay.
Gallantmon is the Guilemon.
Guilemon's Finals Ultimate Stage. Mega Stage.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I remember I'm scrolling over. It's like, oh, Guilemon. Okay. All right, but yeah, feel free to fill out more of the list as even if you're not like on the stream, you can always fill out stuff. And then if it comes up during the stream, just let me know about it. Maybe. But yes, this was fun. It's always fun to do these. Hopefully we can do other stuff that isn't video games, but like I can see why that's also hard to just initiate. Especially because like our primarily shared interests are video games.
Yeah.
Okay. I should let the others rest. I have to like use the bathroom too. So.
Is it gonna be PP difficulty or poo-poo difficulty?
It's gonna be the secret third option. Both.
Impossible difficulty.
Impossible difficulty. The impossible quiz. Okay, folks. So tomorrow Carl's gonna stream. I'm probably gonna stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'll stream Tuesday before work, and then Wednesday, I don't have work. Maybe we'll do a check it outs. I've been trying to think of what to do for that. And then Friday could just be another. I try to do Pokemon Archipelago and nothing happens.
And then we play more Deadlock.
More Deadlock. All right, but I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, everyone.
I literally thought you guys were streaming Marvel Rivals.
that was Pixel. Pixel thought we were doing that.
I mean, I was driving, so I only saw, but like it just looked like, you know.
It's a hero shooter. They're all the same.
Okay, I'm a bounce from the chat. Thanks for joining in.
All right.
Prin,
Woot,
Tim,
Bye.
TFP, and Carl. Okay. Thanks for joining. Yeah, but checklist is always a good. I don't have a thing to do, and I just want to chat with my friends. So, it will continue. I'm surprised we've done 3 of them already. Expect more. All right. See you guys next time.